I'm hella blue now. What's up? What's up? I am hella blue right now. Hold on.
You hella
No pun
loud
intended.
right
Am I?
now. You hella loud right
Is it super loud?
now. You was. You good though.
Hold up. You sure? Because I'm turning down my mic feed right now. Can you? I mean, you can hear me. Am I super duper loud?
Yeah. No, you good. You good. You
Oh, okay. All right. Trying to get the my lighting together real quick. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm gonna have to leave it at that. I need a new ring. I bought a new ring light. I went to White. Sometimes people be asleep when you go to Walmart
Yeah.
because I walked through Walmart and I found like a $30 ring light. Like I have an original ring light that I've been having forever. But then I walked through Walmart and I found a ring light that was like 30 originally like $30 for $5 on the clearance rack. And I was like, I don't give me that.
Oh, you came up.
Oh, that was a come up. But the problem is it doesn't have a warm setting. You know what I mean? So it's just like it's blue. Like it's super duper blue. No pun intended, but it is really, 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 really blue. And it doesn't have a warm and light setting. So I'm trying to get everything together. I think I got everything together. What's up, everybody? Of course, this is another episode of the Blurred AF. Thank you guys for tuning in at 7 o'clock. We're gonna be talking some X-Men. Hopefully we get Planet Fanatics is going to link with us. We're gonna try to see if we can still get that link up with Planet Fanatics. My man Darius for Planet Fanatics, really, 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 really good dude. You know what I mean? And all of that. Also, of course, you know how we do. We're gonna be talking about we gotta talk about Drake and the Kendrick beef. We're gonna talk some other stuff before we get into X-Men. Is it almost perfect? Is it almost? Is it there? Is it getting there? You know what I mean? So of course we're gonna talk about that in here. Let me shout out everybody who's in here. What's up? Ty is in the house. Carol Black is in here. Joseph Johnson, what is up? My man Junior Network is up in here. Barbara is in here. What's up? My man Andre Ware is in the house. Every time I see Andre Ware, man, I think of number 11 from Houston. Every time. Now, his NFL career, but when he was in Houston, he was a baller. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He balled in Houston. You know what I mean? So every time I see Andre in here, man, you know what I'm saying? It makes me think of that. But you already know how we get it to. He always, because that's why I be doing that. You know what I mean? But let's go ahead and get into it. Let's go.
What
Let's
does
go.
this button do?
All right. And of course, we missing one of our members of the crew, Tall Mika.
Tall me.
That's Blue's nickname for Tall Mika. You know what I mean? Yeah. She said, I ain't tall, I'm short. No, you're not. Stop playing. All right.
That's the homie.
Yeah, that's the homie. So
Light looks so bad. What is going on?
see, you dealing
got
with
my
the same
light
thing. Yeah, no, I ain't got nothing. Don't be acting like, you know how you get somebody you jump and they think the problems of their car go into your car. Man, I would give you a jump, but my alternators.
That's my car.
Yeah, you ain't messing my car up. Don't call me that. I'm 5'7". What up, Tall Mika? But man, how's everything been going, man? I you know what I'm saying? Of course I was in Kansas City, you know what I'm saying, on Monday, and
Now
I had a
you
lot
was
going
out doing,
on.
doing work. You was out doing
Yeah.
work, man. Doing the Lord's
Lo-
work. The
Yeah, a
Lord's
lot of
business.
networking, you know what I mean? A lot of networking. Mika really 6'4". She don't want to tell y'all that on camera though. You know what I'm saying? See, in high school, we don't know. She was the Cheryl Miller of her high school. We don't, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? You see the
Mm.
clips in
Point.
you see the clips in the background. That's Mika G over there hooping on people.
I was just watching the WNBA draft, man. Yeah.
Yeah, so Mika over here dunking on fools, you know what I mean? So we don't want to we don't want to get into Mika's hooping career, you know what I mean? Let me get this hat. Dude finessed me in the hat in New York though. Dude finessed me with the hat. So I went in there to go buy. We was in Times Square, of course. The only things open after midnight, you know what I'm saying, is legs. He said, "Let me get y'all got jokes. Let me get my computer booted up. Come on, Shimon, Shimon." But so we was in Times Square, right? So, dude, we go in there. We as a group of us, Terrence, the homegirl Libra, the homegirl Simone, and me. So we're going through these little, it's gift shops. It's Times Square in the middle of the night. You already know what it's gonna be. So we go in there, and what was the dude I looked for? As a matter of fact, we went in and we're like, dude, oh snap, there's a King the Conqueror Funko Pop. And for a long time, I've never seen that Funko Pop ever pop up. Never. You know what I mean? Maybe I missed it, nothing, but during Ant-Man, or people was taking them. You know what I mean? So every time I go into Walmart, Target, I've never seen Kane the Conqueror. So they got Kane the Conqueror there. Now, mind you, I just met Jonathan, and I wish I would have got that Kane the Conqueror. You know what I'm saying? Then before I met him, so I'm like, hey man, can you sign this real quick for me? You know what I'm saying? Here's a Sharpie. But like, why do you got that? Hey man, just sign it real quick. So I didn't get to. I didn't get anything signed. I didn't even go out there. So dude comes up, he was like, yeah, that came $30. I'm $30 for a Funko Pop. He tried to finesse. Yeah, he offered me up the deal. A deal. Let me get you. He said, let me get you a deal, buddy. I got you. I said, all right. He knew you man, was I said, man, stop it. I looked again. He knew I was a tourist because the way you know how Martin and Eddie said when they go off from New York. Nah, but he said, I'm from New York the way I walk. Well, they knew.
Oh, you talking about from
life? Yeah. Well, they knew I was from New York from the way I walk. You know what I mean? So I said, man, stop playing with me. I said, but you got that, that black New York hat. What you talking about? So I'll make you a deal. Let's do it. Man, we got to negotiate, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we was on we was on Pawn Stars. Dude, what's up, Pam? I said, hey,
best I can do is
the best thing I can do is 45. You know what I'm saying? For all of it. You know what I mean? So we worked out a deal, you know what I'm saying? Got the hat, the Funko Pop, you know what I'm saying? Now I am a Yankees fan. I've been liking the Yankees since I was a kid. Ever since what's the name of that? It was Nintendo, was it baseball? It was just called baseball? No. On regular Nintendo, it was just called baseball. But they had New York. Yeah, it was like Nintendo or a Nintendo baseball.
I thought it was called All-Star because I was just talking to my brother about it. He was asking me over the weekend. I thought it was All-Star baseball. No.
I think it was just because it was
made by Tecmo, right? It was made by Tecmo.
No. It was a Nintendo license game. I think it was just called Nintendo Baseball. I know D Sizzle know it because D Sizzle was up in here. I know what he know.
He like the Black Google.
Yeah. Besides Tall Mika, yeah, it was just called baseball. Yeah, Nintendo. Baseball. It was Nintendo, the NES, because it was like baseball, tennis, like Nintendo tennis. I see you got.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I see you got that in the back though. You ain't sharing with nobody. Yeah, I see. Where mine? D Sizzle guy is. Yeah, I mean, come on, Tall Mika, Shimon. But they had They had New York, but they were in the Yankees colors, I believe. So, you know what I mean? It was just what's up, Gray? So I just became a fan. So, you know what I mean? So I seen the New York. I used to have one of these anyway, and it got all beat up and dirty, so I needed another one anyway. So it was where was able to work it out. You know, we worked out a deal, you know what I mean? So yep, just D still want to talk about baseball, the NES. And that game, if you're leading that game, I swear on that game will turn around at night. 7 home runs in a row on you if you're leading. They do not joke around. They do not.
1980 Trey. That was the
year. Yeah. I mean, it was the year, you know, Thriller came out. You know, a brother was 3. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little beaded jacket on. You know what I mean? I don't know about nobody else, but I was alive.
I mean, depending on what part of the year we talking about in 83.
The second season of Knight Rider was out. I mean, you know, I'm just saying. But okay, let's go ahead and get it started. Let's get this thing going.
Hold on. Before we get into it, man.
It's Tall
I didn't get a chance. If she come through, but I didn't get a chance to catch you live, right?
Oh, this morning?
Yeah, so I'm watching the replay.
Oh man, I was going off.
I said they done got Dre heated up in here, man.
Going off. I already had an attitude. Man. I had an attitude anyway. I woke up. I mean, I worked 6 days in a row. I wasn't feeling it, and just I wasn't feeling. Blake, you cannot tell me. You're like you see. You can't tell me I'm wrong on that one. Can't tell me.
You weren't wrong at all. You weren't wrong at all. I mean, they up there, like you said, they giggling, they happy that they getting.
So check my page, Darth Osiris. Okay, I enjoyed the show.
Thunderbolt like, Ross.
Right. See, this is what it is. Y'all like me when I'm going off, when I'm in my Stephen Dre Smith mode. Y'all like that. I'm trying to. It's too early in the morning for me to be on first take.
I should have clipped you and did a video on you.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. My fault.
I would just say I just wanted to co-sign that, man, because you know they are getting. Well, let me not say they, but that's one thing I did want to say. It's not necessarily they, you know what I'm saying, but Marvel picking and choosing to do that and then not give, you know what I'm saying, because it was like, what sense did it make to recast or not recast T'Challa, but then recast Thunderbolt Ross? I'm trying to figure out where's the respect or disrespect.
So, can you agree with me on this one? Thunderbolt Ross is the main antagonist of the first Incredible Hulk movie. It's not Emil Blonsky. He's a secondary villain. He's the big CGI fight. That's all he is. But the main villain in the movie is Thunderbolt Ross.
If I remember correctly, not to cut you off, I think he has more MCU time than T'Challa.
Way more MCU time than T'Challa. But is the main antagonist just as important as the main protagonist?
I mean, that's like Luke and Vader. Yeah.
Exactly. It's like Batman and Joker. You know what I mean?
And one without the other.
You can't. Literally, you can't have one without the other. So when people go and they disrespect Thunderbolt Ross and call him a D-list, first of all, they disrespected William Hurt, call him a D-list actor. Y'all don't do that. William Hurt got a resume. He got a resume. There's bigger than Chadwick's. No disrespect to Chadwick.
No disrespect to Chad, but yeah. But William Hurt been out here for years.
The man was 70-something years. He's just as old as Harrison Ford. Now, he doesn't have Harrison Ford's resume because it's Harrison Ford. You know what I mean? But don't act like William Hurt don't have a resume. The
only thing William Hurt didn't have over Harrison Ford was a franchise.
It's a franchise.
Being the head franchise.
He said, "Stop capping." Say, you better cut that out, Eric Shaw.
Capping
Eric what? Shaw, you better stop. Eric, you might do. You better stop that.
Capping about what? Ain't no caps here.
And again, you gotta look at the body of work That's all I'm saying is the body of work. They didn't, because if truth be told, he was a recast of Sam Elliott's Thunderbolt Ross from the Hulk movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was, because technically it's a continuation of that original Hulk movie with everybody in there was a recast. So let's just start there. They didn't.
I mean, you got to.
Oh, go ahead.
Thunderbolt Ross is a mainstay in Marvel, especially when it comes to the MCU. He is that, especially on the ground level. You know, if we're not talking superpowered beings before he becomes Red Hulk or whatever, he was a chess mover. He was a chess piece mover. That's exactly what he is. He's a mainstay in Marvel. I know they haven't used him lately in the comics too much, but he's the man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got, so the recast was needed. And see, that's the thing. Both recasts were needed. And you see just how easy, and this is what I always said. If they just would have recast, wouldn't nobody be having this discussion? You say ain't nobody having no discussion about, oh, it's disrespectful, we shouldn't recast. Because if Marvel would have just made the decision to recast, there wouldn't be no discussion.
Like William Hurt died at what time? What was that? I was looking at it when I was looking at it earlier. I was going off.
I think you said was it April?
It was like April of 2022. They already had March of 2022, and they announced Harrison Ford.
Either April or May, it was something like that. It was quick
because they did it because they tried to play it off, because remember they was talking about the new what's his name movie, the new Indiana Jones movie. But somebody said, "Oh, Harrison Ford is going to take over for William Hurt in the MCU." And I said recast T'Challa got more ammo now, because again, he was the main protagonist. He's getting ready to have his own movie, which is the Thunderbolts. You know what I mean? And if it wasn't for Thunderbolt Ross, you don't have Civil War, because you have to have the Sokovia Accords. You know what I'm saying? Then he wasn't in. I misquoted this morning and said he was in Civil War. He wasn't in Civil War. I mean, not Civil War. He wasn't in Winter Soldier.
No,
he wasn't in Winter. He wasn't in Winter Soldier.
He didn't make a cameo on the screen. Remember how
he was part of the council.
Yeah, I thought he was part of the council.
Oh, no, he wasn't part of the council. In that, he wasn't part of the council. He didn't come back until Civil War, and then he was in Infinity War. I want to say he was in something. Maybe I was Infinity War Endgame. But if you really truth be told, he was in Infinity War just as much as Chadwick Boseman was Infinity War, because they went to go get Bucky. So if you think about the scene, you know what I'm saying? All he did was come out, Greek cap, open up the borders. You know what I'm saying? And fight. Right. If you look at, you start talking about William Hurt, Thunderbolt Ross coming in, trying to court martial him, talking to Rhodey, all that other. It's just a little amount of time. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? So again, what made Thunderbolts more important than a Black Panther movie? And again, that's what I said in the thing, because I was having a conversation with Terrence from the Jonathan Majors fan group. We was all at Applebee's. We was getting it in. I don't, I'm loud anyway, and I wasn't yelling. Right. It's just got a big mouth, and we were going back and forth on recast T'Challa. And I should have said in the beginning, if they would have did Black Panther Wakanda Forever during the blip, like with E-Man suggested that, then I wouldn't have had a problem with it. But to do it in the way that they did is why I had a problem with the movie, because it's a bad Black Panther movie. It's not a bad movie per se. If the movie was called,
that's the thing I said.
Yeah. If the movie was called, dystopian, Afrocentric dystopia, I ain't got no problem with it. I ain't got no problem with it, because it's basically what it is. You know what I'm saying? If you don't call it Black Panther, it's a hell of a movie. You know what I'm saying? The emotions and everything that goes along with it. But because they called it Wakanda Forever, it's a completely horrible Black Panther movie. Sorry,
Yep.
it is. You know what I'm saying? Because you killed the character off, unlike in the comics, unlike anything that we ever seen before, and you did it in a way that to me was so disrespectful because, and like I said in the show, if you would have been watching, you know how all the shenanigans go on in Fast and Furious, right? Paul Walker, while he's driving, looking at Vin Diesel, and then he crashes into a tree.
Yeah, that would have been crazy. And they know that. They know that. I'm telling you, I don't know what was going on with Kevin Feige or whoever during that time period, but
I think Bob Chapek has something to do with that too, because
I took it, and I say this. I said he basically was scared to make a decision because it was black people.
Yeah, it was black people.
That's what I think it was. Like, I think he was scared to put his nuts on the table and make a decision because it was black people. It was a black character. You know what I'm saying? And this is, which is crazy because that's like the only time I've seen something like that happen when it comes to a property that a company owns that might be black. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If you get what I'm saying, like, I've never seen a company do that with a black franchise. If they don't like what happened, or if they want to do something going forward, they do it regardless of who the director is or who the writer is. Because the director and the writers, they just talent like everybody else. They could be replaced.
Yeah.
So that's what I can understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I got $1 billion franchise and Ryan Coogler don't want to direct it no more, cool. Hey, Dre Mack, do you want to direct Black Panther 2? Because I got to go out and make another $1 billion. I don't know what this dude to talk about. I got to go make another $1 billion. I didn't get that. I thought Disney was in the term of telling good stories and making money. But I don't know what that decision. That wasn't even a good decision, whether it was business wise or any other. It just wasn't a good decision. And that's why they made this William Hurt decision so quick, because they know, hey, in order to tell this story going forward, we need this dude. We need this character.
Yeah, but why did he do the King of the Dead storyline? Why is the King of the Dead an important moment? Was T'Challa dead? He no longer coming back in that story? Aggressively relaxing?
Like what is he? What kind of?
He's talking about King of the Dead. King of the Dead return is one of the greatest moments. But was he dead, or was he at the beginning of Secret Wars?
I'm trying to figure out what he means by it, because the previous comment was Wakanda Forever is awesome, cool. I don't have any problem with anybody. If you like a movie, you like a movie. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I agree with Dre. It was not a good Black Panther movie. It was.
It's a great movie. To me, it's a great movie, but it's not a great. It's a bad Black Panther movie.
Change if it had nothing to do with the Black Panther franchise, it would be a great movie.
It was amazing.
I give it that. But it's a Black Panther movie, which makes it a bad movie in my eyes. But unlike what we have seen before, I don't get what he means by unlike what we've seen before.
He's probably making a comment off of what I said.
King of the Dead turn is one of the greatest moments. It was, but he was not dead.
It's nowhere close.
He did not die. You know what I'm saying?
In the trailer, which I knew. See, this is what I wanted you guys to understand, because I didn't really want to. Since we talking about it, this is what I want you guys to understand. How many times have you seen a white actor die, right? And they sold his death, right, as profit for a movie?
I've never seen it.
Okay, so Christopher Reeves dies, right? You know, he died, but they didn't make a move. They didn't make a whole movie to profit off the man's death, right? When Heath Ledger died, right? They didn't make a whole movie. The next movie, which is Batman, Dark Knight Rises, right? At the beginning, they did not make a whole Heath Ledger, whole thing profiting off the man's death.
Right.
You know what I mean? They did not do that.
I've never seen, out of all the actors who've passed while being in a franchise or anything like that, I've never seen this. This to me was so distasteful and disrespectful. Because like you said, we've never seen somebody profit off and have a funeral I've never paid for. I don't know if anybody's been to funerals before. I've never paid to go to a funeral.
Exactly. And I paid to
This
go
was
to a funeral.
twice, 2 funerals in one. You know what I'm saying? Like this was just so disrespectful. That's how bad it was.
So,
I don't even
Barbara,
think people understand they paid to go to a funeral. You know what I'm saying? Like you paid to go to this. You know what I'm saying? To this man's funeral. It's
okay,
bad. That's poor
okay,
taste.
I agree with you. He wasn't Superman at the time. But when you think of Christopher Reeve, what do you think of? Do you think of that movie when with Morgan Freeman, Pip slapped his girl in front of him? Or do you think of Superman when you're the name Christopher Reeves? Like I said, Heath Ledger died like what during the post production of Batman, the Dark Knight. You know what I mean? So which I understand where you're coming from. I'm making an analogy. So
well, you know what? Let's get away from. We can get away from Christopher Reeves because she's right. He was Superman at the time.
He was Superman.
But guess what? They didn't do that with Brandon Lee when he passed.
That's a good one
with The Crow. They didn't do that with The Crow. Hell, they didn't do that with Bruce Lee when he was making what was his last movie he made?
They made Game of Death. They didn't do that with Bruce Lee. It's so bad that they put the mask like
finished the movie. The helmet. He wore the helmet.
He wore the helmet. No. What I meant was early 1970 CGI Bruce Lee's face. The scene from the
Big Boss.
Big Boss. It put his face on the actor's head. It was, you know what I'm saying? It was terrible. And again, it was exploitation. That's what it was to me. Because if I'm watching a movie and this is Wakanda, where nobody dies except Killmonger. Killmonger didn't kill, but no, Killmonger did die in Priestess Run.
Yeah, he died.
Yeah, he died in Priestess Run.
Then they took him to the was that Priestess Run where they took him to the waterfall?
Shit. I gotta remember. I gotta remember. But anyway, the way that Wakanda is set up, there's no way nobody could die. Especially not the main. When we're talking about the main character. What's up, Torn?
They wanted to bring somebody back.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So in Wakanda, hell, you just unplugged Bucky. You know, he was sitting in cryostasis. They saved they put a Komoyo bead that's supposed to be for communication, and they whoop-de-doo and put it in his whack, and he walking around just fine, but he didn't have a Komoyo bead from a man Rhodey in Civil War. They got his nickname should be called Legs because he can't use his. You know what I mean?
It's a lot of actors who old buddy who played Spartacus, right?
Oh, Spartacus is another one.
Old buddy who played Spartacus. They just replace him with a lookalike, basically. Dude, just you know what I'm saying? Basically. I mean, they did a tribute. You know what I'm saying? But that's it. And that's what they should have did with Chad.
Exact. Dumbledore. You know, we had the second Dumbledore pass away. God rest his soul. But Dumbledore, the original actor for Dumbledore, passed away after the third movie. So when you watch, Harry Potter's my shit. So when you go for Prisoner of Azkaban and you go into the Goblet of Fire, two totally different actors. Mm-hmm. But you know what they didn't do? Do a whole tribute, to the original Dumbledore. Killed him up. Hey, we don't have enough magic to be able to save him. What do we do? I mean, they didn't do that. They did do Richard Harris. Yes, Richard Harris.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Spartacus,
Yep. Andy Whitfield. You know what I mean?
And it go back to what you said too this morning, Dre.
I was going off. I don't remember a lot what I said, but
during that slate, there was no Black Panther film anywhere on that slate of movies coming up.
None.
And I said that. I predicted that. I said the Black Panther franchise is dead. Because who's keeping that alive? You killed Queen Ramonda. Queen Ramonda is gone.
You killed a lot of the main characters.
All the main characters is gone. I'm sorry, Letitia Wright, but she cannot carry a film. She can't.
And it was proven.
She can't carry a film. Not because she's a girl. Oh, you said not because she's a girl.
It's the actress.
To do with her sex.
It's the actress or the actor.
She's not right. She's just not good at. She's not the main. That doesn't mean that she's not a good actress, but she's just not the main. You know what I'm saying? She's just not the main.
Yes. So he said that was one thing in the movie that pissed me off more than anything. They kill off Angela. So if you're mad at Angela Bassett, how do you think I feel when you're taking a comic book character who is historic and they don't bring him back? You know what I mean? The Black Panther T'Challa is literally Black history.
Yeah.
You can say what you want about the movie itself, but the publication is Black history. That is something you cannot deny, because the way Jack Kirby positioned that character at a time, like I got Black Panther comics. I mean, I got old Avengers comics where T'Challa is the mainstay in the Avengers group. He's the first Black character in the Avengers. You know what I mean? So it's
a main character.
In a main character.
Out of all of those historic people that's in the Avengers, he was a standout character.
Yes.
He wasn't the Wasp. You know what I'm saying? Ant-Man. He was the guy. Yeah, he was more popular than Iron Man and Captain America.
Right. But see, this is the problem that I have with Marvel when it came to this. My problem has always been, you had this thing. If you really wanted the Black Panther to lead the Avengers, you recast like you did with Thunderbolt Ross, because the character is more important. The story is more important than the actor. There's been plenty of actors who have died, and the show must go on. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, like I said, we got so tied up, and I understand the casual fan, the casual Black person who don't know nothing about no comic books, never cared about no comic books, never seen a comic book, but they don't care. They're gonna have a different feeling to this because that was their introduction. It was almost like we let them into the door that we've been having open, but we were too corny. We were goof. You were still reading comic book, cuz you. But then they like, oh snap! You see that Black Panther, cuz? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get me a shirt. Now all of a sudden you're getting into what we've been liking for years. That's why a lot of, and there's nothing wrong with that. We're letting you into our group, but we're not super gatekeeping it, but you as a casual fan could not make the decision to be like, well, we're just going to hold this, when the regular everyday guy who loves these comics and buys all this crap, that's been buying it before the movie and after the movie, you know what I'm saying? You're going to tell us we're wrong.
Yeah, you not trying to gatekeep, but we've been here. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, we've been here, so our voice is just as loud as yours. So one thing that Terrence said was like, he said, "Man, we didn't even know that there was a petition because there was millions of people who didn't want Chadwick to be replaced." I was like, "You never heard of the recast of T'Challa?" And so it's a lot of things that it's because he's a casual fan, he don't know,
right?
So I'm thinking if he's like that, there's probably a million other people that don't know. Yep. Just like when people found out that I met Jonathan Majors. You know what's funny? I was talking to people at work. They was like, "Oh, you went to New York?" I'm like, "Yeah." I went to go see Jonathan Majors. Who the hell is that? I don't know who Jonathan Majors. Who? I have people even like, I don't know who Megan Good is. And we're talking about millennials. We're talking about literal millennials. I don't know who that is. You know what I mean? So just think of all the casual fans that's all their introduction was is to that movie. And that's why I said I'm not mad at y'all, but you can't gatekeep what we've been having either.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, that's kind of how I felt on that. Like, I don't understand why they did recast them. I don't. There's still nothing that in my mind. This is not me being in my feelings. This is just logically thinking about the movie business. And Blue, you know this. Like I said, the show must go on. Hell, Hell, Siegfried and Roy, didn't that man get attacked by a tiger or something like that? You know what I mean? Guess what? The show still went on. I'm a wrestling fan. Owen Hart.
I think they recast the tiger.
You're right. Owen Hart, God rest his soul, died in the ring. Died in the ring. Do you know what happened? The show went on. Eddie Guerrero died before a Raw. I mean, a SmackDown. Never forget that because I cried. Oh, because Eddie was my dude. Bill like Eddie says WCW. You know what I'm saying? Eddie died brushing his teeth. Guess what? The show still went on. Benoit, the show will still went on. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, you know what I mean? And that's all I'm saying. Why is it okay for the show to go on? And my thing was, and I'm gonna be honest with you, this is where I was in my feelings. When I was watching that, I was jealous. When I was watching Ryan Aries and I was watching the other guy, you know, what's up, Derek Dynasty? When I was watching the other guy, Colton Auburn, get all giddy about their, you know, watching a great actor now take over for a role. I was jealous as hell. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was jealous because they get all giddy about their guy, and look at me. I can't even get my guy back. You know what I mean? That's just like, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I would feel the same exact way if they did. You know how I feel. Blue knows how I feel about Deadpool. But if something happened to Ryan Reynolds right now, which that's one of my favorite actors, if something happened to him and they said, no, we're not going to recast, you know, we're not going to recast the character. You know, the character's going to die with Ryan Reynolds because he brought it to life. I would have the same emotions, same feelings. Because that's how much I care about the character, you know.
And it'll be a waste of Deadpool. You know what I'm saying? Like when you got something like that, man.
What's up, Aisha?
That's transcending culture and class, and you know, used to be able to teach lessons to young kids and things of that nature. And then you put it on. You don't even put it on ice. You dump that shit into the ocean, like they did. Optimus Prime, like they did Megatron and
Megatron. And he got resurrected.
He did.
You know what I mean? No, they buried him in the ocean with the ancestors, so they knew death was better than bondage. So I'd rather them not. Honestly, I'd rather them not even touch the franchise. Honestly, at this point, than to turn around and have T'Challa Jr. And you know, I was having a great dialogue with somebody in my comment section. Great dialogue because I don't get emotional about this stuff unless you come to me with some bull crap. You know what I mean? But we had a great.
You talking about Ultimate Fighter or whatever his name was?
No. I'm talking about in my actual
okay.
In my actual comment section. You know what I'm saying? And my biggest thing is black people fell for the banana in the tailpipe.
Yeah.
Because again, you know, if they continue the Black Panther story, you know what I'm saying, with a new actor, because I would love to see what Yahya Abdul-Mateen, because I don't want to hear Chill's mouth, but Yahya, I would love to see what he did with T'Challa, because there was a scene, even though I didn't see Aquaman 2 because it just looks stupid, I'm just being honest, but there's a scene where he was. Yeah, it's a scene where he's sitting on the throne.
On the throne, yeah.
And I'm looking, I'm like, dog, that's T'Challa right there. And if you wanted to have somebody who slightly looks, he Wonder Man. You know what I'm saying? He gonna come out with that wig Terrence Howard had on too. that red wig.
Wonder Man.
You know, another one that you know, Desmond Idris. If you wanted someone that was close to build and somebody look to Chadwick, Desmond Idris is one of them. He's still young. You know what I'm saying? All of that. I would have loved to see what he did with this. You know, there's other actors, but when you pigeonhole the character and the actor, you're like, you know what? We dumped the whole damn thing in the ocean. You know what I'm saying? Like Jacques Cousteau. You know what I mean? Then, you know, Jimmy Hoffa the character. Jimmy Hoffa the character. And again, have y'all, and this is one of the arguments. I said, the reason why it's a failure. I say, he said this, oh yeah, that's what it was. I said it made, and I misquoted, and I'm always ready to admit when I'm wrong. Because I said to him that it was not successful because it made $200 million more than Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. For my thought, I thought Ant-Man made $600 million, but that was Thor: Love and Thunder. I believe it made about $600 million, and Ant-Man and the Wasp made $400-something million. And he was like, "No, you're wrong. Black Panther: Wakanda Forever made $850 million." The thing about numbers is what people don't understand is that number one is if it's successful, they would announce immediately a new movie. That's number one.
Oh yeah, come on now.
Number two, they had to put in the fact of marketing. The marketing alone could be $200 million. Yeah. You know what I mean? So when up to $200 million because you have TV spots, you have all of this stuff. You have all of these spots that you have to fill in advertisement, plus red carpet events and all of that. So how much is that going to cost for these people to promote the movie? Let's say it's $200 million. How much is that movie? How much is that movie is $600 million? How much is that was domestically versus international? Which we know, historically, Black Panther 1, was incredible. He got an incredible reception in internationally, even though they hid Chadwick's face. It was incredible then.
Right.
So if you don't make that international dollars, then what? Is it really successful? I'm looking at it at a business standpoint. Rashad Walker, what's up? And Yaya is great. It's great. But he's in a dying franchise over in Aquaman.
Everything except Candyman. I didn't like him.
I didn't, I still ain't never seen that. I wish Tall Mika, it would have been nice if Tall Mika was in here to talk about Candyman.
She didn't like him as Candyman either.
I think she talked about that. She don't like Candyman. Yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? The fact that Kid is moving on to different projects. When we look at the slate, I'm about to give me a second. I'm about to pull up the slate again.
When they made that announcement about him making that move, Aisha, I already knew. I knew it was over. I knew it was over before that, but I knew because what else is there to do? They can't do nothing with the character. Like I said, Letitia Wright is not a go-to. She's not a go-to. She's not a
leading lady. She's not a leading. She's not a draw. She's not a leading lady. That's what I was trying to make the point of. It wasn't that just because Letitia Wright is a woman, she's not a leading draw, like you said.
Yeah, she's not a draw.
Because she was made with Barbara. It wasn't that she was pushed too fast. She's a second. That character is a supporting character,
and that character has no history. That character was made in 2009.
Yes, during the Reginald Hunling's run. You know what I mean?
For damn near 50-something years, T'Challa didn't have a sister. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Didn't have no sister whatsoever. Because in Christopher Priest run, she was nowhere to be found because she wasn't invented. You know what I mean? But look at the slate. Look at the slate. Now,
they moved Blade. I saw that today. Blade is now 2026.
It's now 2026. Yep. So I need Blade right.
I don't know about you. Blade ain't coming.
Dog, you don't think Blade's coming?
No, I don't.
Because I need Blade done right, dog. If we wouldn't have a Marvel Studios if it wasn't for Blade in the first place.
We wouldn't have a Marvel Comics if it wasn't for Blade. That's what a lot of people
don't. Trust and believe Captain America would have been played by somebody else. Trust and believe, because they believe. I'm gonna just put it out there. White characters is more important than black characters. Because if that was the case, then Black Panther would have been in the original Avengers movie. They don't care about female-led characters too. The only reason why they pushing female-led characters right now is because of DEI. That's the only reason why they pushing female-led characters. Because let's be real, we want to talk comics. Then why was Wasp not, you know what I'm saying, in the original character in the Avengers movie?
Mm-hmm.
You see what I mean? Why didn't she have a solo movie? No, you know, along with Ant-Man. You know what I mean?
Kind of did. That third one was kind of her movie.
It was the third. You see my Ant-Man and the Wasp in the Quantumania?
Quantumania? Yeah, that was
that was MODOK's movie. Stop playing. That was MODOK's movie. MODOK went out like an Avenger. You know what I mean?
Oh no, she's saying we didn't need Black Panther 2. We didn't need to rush out.
They could have Black Panther 2.
They could have came out with a Wakanda TV show.
Yes.
They could have came out with a cartoon. They could have did anything.
Or you're gonna push it out. You could have made sure that it was set during the blip, because it would have made a hell of a lot of sense while Wakanda was vulnerable getting attacked. It would have made a hell of a lot of sense for even though Shuri came up in that thing, you could have made it where Shuri was actually found. You know what I'm saying? And Shuri was there. You know, just like they did with Scott Lang. You see how we can poke holes into the argument? There's so many loopholes that they could do right now. You know what I'm saying? But again, you know, Jesus Lord, I don't even want to. It makes me mad. But again, if you're looking at success, Thor as bad, and I'm telling you, Thor: Love and Thunder had so many good things it could have been with a bunch of garbage pail juice sprinkled around it. Yeah, sprinkled around.
Thor: Love and Thunder was just as bad as Black Panther: Wakanda Forever to me.
Man, I think it's worse. I think it's worse. Because
I give it was worse. I'm just saying it's just as bad. It's just as bad.
Yes.
It's worse, but it's just as bad.
It's just as bad. It's just as bad. You know. And again, tracker.
True.
Trust and believe. I know this. Trust and believe. But hold on, let me answer that real quick. I understand that. But what's making X-Men 97 so good right now?
There you go. Remember, it's a built-in equation of success in these things, in this property already. It's not like you starting from scratch. So you know what works and what won't work. And not just because it's a comic book nerds who just read comic books, you know what I'm saying? The people who read comic books is still regular people. They still like good stories. They ain't just picking it up because Jean Grey is a redhead and she looked good. You know what I'm saying? Like, It ain't that. It's a good story. So if the storyline works, and they know what storylines work.
Aisha, you couldn't have said it better. I couldn't have said it better myself.
That's my favorite Thor storyline.
You know how much the storyline costs now? Yeah, you know what I mean? That mug is expensive as hell before the movie came out because it's amazing. Amazing. Mm-hmm. How do you mess up even the Thor the Lady Thor storyline, the Thor
you talking about
how do you Taika did, but Taika already said he didn't care.
Yeah, Taika was
so let me ask you this before we keep going, before we go on. If Taika didn't care, he's really a great director on his own thing. The Jane Foster storyline is what I meant. Yeah. If he didn't care, it was just throwing shit to the wind. Who else don't care at Marvel?
Mm-hmm.
Bo DeMayo cares.
I think Nia DaCosta cared, but
Nia DaCosta cared.
I don't think she wanted to do that though.
She wanted to be a part of X-Men. That's what she really wanted. She wanted X-Men, and she made it known.
She wanted to do a Storm and Cyclops,
which is red and gold, red and gold. Which you could have went to, Cyclops being a villain, following the teachings or the thought process of Magneto. Come on, man. Come on now. Come on. I'm just saying. Mighty Thor. Jane makes more sense as Valkyrie. I like to see Nia DaCosta cut of the Marvels. That would never.
Nah, they're not letting that happen. And she ain't gonna fight for that. I think she was kind of happy to, that everything was over with. And what's she doing now? She's doing.
They blasted her.
Yeah. They tried to make it seem like it was her fault. That the movie. It was. Let me tell you this the thing about the Marvels, because you know once it hit streaming, everybody kind of changed their tune. Oh, well, it's not that much of a bad movie
because it wasn't a bad movie.
Marvel set that movie up to fail. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like to say, "Oh, the first Captain Marvel was good just because it was set in between two movies." Duh, like you know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of movies that could stand on their own. But then if you take them away from whatever they sandwiched in between, they probably would have been bad, worse movies than what they are. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of franchise movies, especially in the long run and thing like that. They just threw the Marvels out and said, sink or swim, baby, sink or swim. You know what I'm saying? And that to me was disgusting. That was bad. That meant you really didn't believe in you. We talk about, DEI and things of that nature, but that tells me that you didn't believe in this. You didn't believe in your director, nor did you believe in your actors and actresses.
Just think of how that the investor, how he felt. He said, I ain't got nothing against women, but why is there a Black Panther movie? And that was the end quote.
Yeah. They got him out of there though. He lost what he was trying to. I mean, he's still an investor, whatever, but they lost what they was trying. They was trying to take over Disney and shit.
Now, did they because I literally haven't seen the Marvels since I went to the movies to go see it to cover it. Is there any deleted scenes or anything that they posted on Disney Plus?
Yeah, I didn't see anything. If anything, maybe to come out, they might sneak you know what I'm saying, like a edited or like kind of a director's cut or something like that. But I didn't see anything. I've watched it since. I haven't seen anything extra.
I don't think the first Captain Marvel movie was bad. I believe that it was edited backwards. And what I mean by that is all the flashback and all the stuff that you've seen with Carol and what's the sister's name? Monica's mama.
Maria.
If they would have did that at the beginning to give us a sense of who Carol's personality is, right? All the flashbacks and all of that, and then she wakes up, and we tell the story about her, all of that stuff from the beginning, right? Then she wakes up in this is just how much the movie is not on my mind. She wakes up in with the Kree. You know what I'm saying? With the Kree. And then we go forward in the movie. You know what I'm saying? It would have been better.
Been stuck in that. I agree. It shouldn't have been stuck. And I think that's what a lot of people are saying. Like, we just came from Endgame. What was it? Endgame? Not Endgame.
Infinity War.
No, Infinity War. We just came from this super hype, crazy, you know what I'm saying, Thanos and the Black Order. And then we go back to the 90s with her versus the Kree. After they kind of was saying that she's supposed to be this big badass, we wanted to see her come through and do some damage before we get into Endgame. But we didn't get to see that. And I think that's what that's what the flaw was, because they kind of did trick people into thinking that this movie, that we was finna get some real Captain Marvel shit, and we didn't. We got a what was her name? Veers.
We
got a
Veers.
We got a Veers movie instead of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
and that's the only thing. Like I said, I looked at the editing and I was like, "Oh, you flip flop some of this stuff, and you probably even have you probably have a more likable movie mainstream." You know what I'm saying? The casual fan probably will like it a lot. Like, again, I like Brie Larson. I think she's a hell of an actress. You know what I'm saying? But then when I watch I've watched this movie so many times, but I watched it with the director's commentary on it, and they explain why they did it, and I'm like, I did it backwards.
Right.
That's the whole, and that's one thing that I do like to do. I like to listen to what directors have to say and why they made this movie, why this scene is this, why they say. I did it with Black Panther, and I was like, the problem with this movie is I love Black Panther. I love the Black Panther movie, but the problem of it is that it's it's another bad Black Panther movie based on the way it's structured, and it doesn't give you Black Panther. It's a story. It's really a story about how Black Americans feel about Africans. That's what the movie is about. And then we threw the Black Panther CGI, you know what I'm saying, in a doppelganger fight in the end. But the actual essence of the movie is not Black Panther and his story and why, he has to become king and all of this. It was focused on a Black American who felt like he was dumped by a native country and why they didn't accept him back. They even killed his daddy. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's too many parallels to Americans and Africans than it is Black Panther and the story that they need to tell about his kingship and what he needs to do. Yeah. Personally,
I'm looking at the comments. Barbara, I agree. Like, she wasn't supposed to have, her personality was supposed to be, like a super soldier mind white reprogram. I get all that. Yeah. But this is Captain Marvel we're talking about. This is Carol. She's got a backstory that has nothing
personality.
To do with it. She has personality. And if you were a fan of Captain Marvel or Miss Marvel before she was Captain Marvel, you know what Carol Danvers is about. So when you go into that, and they didn't even set it up to be that, right? Even though, when you watch it, you go, oh, okay, I get it. She was mind wiped out, but they didn't set it up. They didn't even set it up for, like, you know what I'm saying, to show that. So if they would have set it up better, maybe that would have came off to the audience. Oh, okay, I get it. She's supposed to have no personality, this, that, and the third. But they didn't set, and that's the bad thing about it. You have to sometimes set these things up for them to work. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the flaw of that movie is, and that's where they get the whole, oh, she wasn't likable, right? And she wasn't supposed to be likable. She was supposed to be a mind wiped. You know what I'm saying? But go back and watch Universal. You know what? Universal Soldiers is a perfect movie.
Oh, Universal Soldiers. Oh man, with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah. That's all Captain Marvel was Universal Soldiers.
Yeah, Universal Soldiers was dope back in the day. Maybe because it's the 90s. And
but that was the 90s. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to,
I got a question for you.
Said, what would you say percentage-wise are major chances of getting rehired? I'm with Dre 90. I wanted to say nah, Dre. I don't think 90. I do think it's high though. I don't think only reason why I don't think 90 because 90 is too close to 100. You know what I'm saying? But Dre might have some insight that I don't have. He done been up there kicking it with the homie and the homegirl stuff like that. But
I looked that man directly in the eye. That I told him you getting hired. I told him you're getting hired back on in Marvel, right? And he said, "Well, I hope so."
Me from the outside looking in, I would give it high. Over under 50, I would go over 50%. I tell you that. You know what I'm saying? But he say, "Yo, what's up, Dre and Dread, homie?"
What's up, James? What's up with it?
What's up, man? What's up, Dre and Dread? But no, I would give it over 50%. I think it'll be an easy way for them to just slide him back in during whatever movie they want to. No announcement. Just you hear his voice and he step out of the shadows and it's Jonathan Majors is Kang and we good to go.
Think about this because this was the conversation we was having today also when I said about Jonathan Majors and them doing basically Kang Dynasty. Avengers 5 is Kang Dynasty. They're doing it in 2027, right? Let me ask you this. Do you remember anything that happened with somebody, with a celebrity or whatever in 2022? Like, does it just rings the bell for you?
Nah, well, and I agree with what you said. Like when you said that earlier, it's gonna be a lot of things going on that would just it won't even be on people's mind. You know what I'm saying? Because this, as we see, it started with a bang and ended with a sputter when it comes to the Jonathan Majors situation. You know
what? Oh, everybody! Right. Oh, he going to jail. He going. Yeah, I'm sitting there still in court, right? We in court in the biggest was when Jonathan. This is what I'm going to do. You have your probation paper, your Your probation papers, right? It's conditional. We're gonna make sure that you get 52 weeks of domestic violence training, counseling, and classes. And I'm looking over at Cheyenne White Roundtree. I almost called a White Tree. I'm looking at Cheyenne. I'm looking at all the reporters.
They ain't had nothing to write about. That was it. Their career's over with. You got to think a lot of people, a lot of those writers probably made their bones off of this Jonathan Majors.
Cheyenne was one of them. Cheyenne was trying to do what Victoria, whatever her name is, landing camp or whatever. Nope, and more nope. Rashad, nope. Never. And I'm looking, I was staring at her. Just the whole time we was waiting outside the court. I'm like, there goes Cheyenne Roundtree right there. They was like, who is that? I was like, the lady who wrote that pathetic ass article, for the Rolling Stone that had no merit in it. You know what I mean? And she didn't even want to look up.
Right.
She knew who we were because she wrote it in her story. Right. You know what I mean? So she knew she knew, but she didn't want to come up. Hey, what do you think? Even the hell, the Inside Edition was looking at us like, who are these guys? You know what I'm saying? So I already knew. But Cheyenne tried to build her career off of destroying Jonathan Majors. You can't, no, you can't, you have no, what do you say? Oh, baby boy, we ain't got no love for you or your homies. You know what I mean? So, and like I said, in court, just watch it in court. I already knew. I've been saying what was going to happen for months. And again, y'all remember was it Tarak Nakorda? Nakorda? Yeah, the guy who played Namor. Tanak Korta. Yeah. Remember his thing? Nope. Yeah. Ain't nobody talking about it. Remember Vin Diesel? Vin Diesel had a essay. Do you remember it? Nope. Ain't nobody thinking about it.
They talking about Fast and Furious, 11? and him bringing Riddick back. They ain't talking about that essay. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you see what I mean? More egregious allegations. And again, there were allegations, but you don't hear nothing about them.
It's only because if there were no articles on Jonathan Majors, this would have went nowhere. He would have been Kane.
Yeah.
I think the thing about Marvin, this is what I applaud them on keeping, you know what I'm saying? And they still haven't made, I'm with you, Dre. They still haven't said that they fired this guy, but them holding on as long as
my girl Lizzo.
But them holding on as long as they did, I commend them on that. Because to me, they can always bring him back because they never fired him.
They never announced that they fired him. They never announced a firing.
They never announced the
firing. They announced James Gunn getting fired.
Right.
Where's Tom? Oh my God, it's Tom Mika! Oh my God! I gotta do it like Jim Ross used to do. Oh my God, it's Stone Cold! Stone Cold is here! God. Oh, so do doom 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 doom.
What's good, Mika G?
Tom Mika in the house. What's up?
Stop calling me
that. I'm gonna get a can. I'm gonna get a can. And it's gonna be 40 ounces, and it's gonna say Tall Mika.
Tall Mika.
I would trust me. I wish I had Stone Cold's music and I could get away with it. I would have, or the Undertaker.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. The Undertaker. Boom.
Yeah,
and she should have just had it black, and then that would have been crazy.
Doom. Yeah, you going 1-on-1 with the Undertaker? Holla, holla, player.
Yeah.
What is up, Mika?
What's up? What's up, y'all?
I did her hair, Pam. No.
Oh, you did.
Not you did the hair.
What's up, Aisha? What's up, Pam? Hey, Ray. What's up, chat? What's up, y'all?
What's up? What's
Ready to
up?
get close to my camera since y'all got us all zoomed in and
Yep. Just trying, just so we can get a little
I
bit
know.
more
That's what Jay wants.
personable. I wanted to get a little bit more personable instead of seeing the background, so they could be able to see us. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
Feel
have a
us.
background.
Well, you know
He
that.
must
You-
want to
you
got a
know.
new H.
I'm talking about
or
the.
something like that.
No.
No, I'm talking about Dre. Talking about he
Oh.
want to be more personal. I want to see all the pores and the sweat.
I mean, you can see that anyway. I was looking at my looking at the
What's up, Sizzle?
I was looking at the video that I did the other day. I'm like, golly, you can see too much. I'm about to get back to a raggedy camera.
Mhm.
You know,
Let me
but
turn this light down.
Mika, how are you?
Let me turn my light down first.
Turn
over here
off the lights.
right.
Right.
Light a candle.
I'm over here having
Look,
Trey
look,
and Blue
look, look,
issues.
Look, the video, the eyes is going up because Mika came in the house. The eyes
know.
came up.
No, they
Mika
didn't.
show
Stop
up and the
lying.
viewers jump on. What you
The
brought?
viewers,
You brought,
yeah.
Lying.
brought them with you.
There we go. See, that's when you got a quality, ring light that got a warm setting on it.
Ooh.
My new one does not have a well, it has different colors. So I have to literally change it to orange to get a more warmer setting. But because I'm shiny as hell, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh, no, that was a dig. I don't know.
No,
missed that.
no.
shit.
It's about me.
He got it. He just don't. He didn't.
Right. He didn't want to acknowledge it, Blue. Like, he's like,
I
I'm just
felt
going to go
it.
past that.
I felt the form.
But which major
What's
has
up,
stayed out of the
Torian?
spotlight?
What's up, Juna? I think I said your name. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say this, Mr. Icon Reese.
I don't think he should have.
Us hanging with him. This is what I can tell you why the fix was in on Jonathan Majors. That video got like 8,000 views on Instagram. It got 5,000 views on Instagram with me, Jonathan Major in the background, and Megan Good, right? It got over 8,000 views on YouTube Shorts, right? And it's still counting, but still in 24 hours, right? Did you in the pictures we posted out? Did you see any of the blogs picking it up? Now,
No,
if Jonathan Major if we was in there fighting and Jonathan Majors came in there with a Smokey the Bear hat, then it would have been all over TMZ. It would have been, yeah, exactly. Yeah, only you can prevent forest fires. but if that was to happen, it would have been all over TMZ. All the blogs would have been picking it up. It would have been calling it a publicity stunt. But the most genuine thing that I've ever seen, because like I said, Jonathan was a completely genuine. He was an amazing guy to meet. He was
a
awesome.
gentleman and a scholar.
He's really literally, like, I'm not joking when I tell you he's a distinguished gentleman. Like, dude can recite Shakespeare in like that. He was reciting lines when I said that I did duet acting with my partner. We did Raising the Sun. He damn near started reciting lines for Raising the Sun. Do you know that was over? I was like, Jonathan, man, that was damn near 20-some odd years. It was 25 years ago when I did that. I
I'm
don't
trying to
remember.
get you to recite them too.
Yeah, like, what character did you play? And I'm like, dude, that was a long time ago. That was 25 years ago when I did Raising in the Sun.
You should have told him you played the raisin.
I was about to call you the N-word. I didn't want to call you the N-word.
I love it.
You was about to be called the N-word for
I
that.
love
Boy.
it,
You a cold piece of work.
I love it.
But yeah, that's how this guy is. So what you want, to me, this is just me personally, as somebody who's done sales, you want as much good publicity as you possibly can. You want more eyes to see your shell, outside of your shell. You know what I mean? You want that, more than anything. So that's just me personally. And this is me. I'm like literally talking to him. The dude's posture is I'm like, damn, I'm over here slunched over, I'm over here like, what's up with it, Jonathan? Can I slap 5 people for you? And he's up in there like very distinguished. Like, I'm like, damn, he make me want to pop,
You was about to go
Stand
get
up straight.
that suit too?
I'm about to, man. First of all, I'm not gonna lie to you. The suit he had on in court, I'm looking. I'm like, damn, is those patterns? What's that motherfucker is dope. I'm sorry, didn't mean to cuss like that. Cold.
He got Prada burlap.
Nah, he got his stuff custom.
Givenchy.
He's like, who reminds me of a lot? Cam Newton. That's who he reminds me of. Cam Newton, but very more, distinguished, upright. You can tell he comes from, his family raised him right. Because I used to get in trouble for, slumping over at the dinner table and all of that. He wasn't slumping. He was literally up straight. Hey, very few words. You know what I'm saying? Until he starts telling the story about like him acting or whatever, then you can tell he gets excited. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very quiet, very low key, just cool dude. Unlike my black ass, you know what I mean? But yes, that's what we're. Yes, if I could, yes, Sidney Poitier. You know what I'm saying? Sidney Poitier. When I tell you, Aisha, I'm sitting there looking at this man because he came over, he hugged me. I'm looking, I'm like, yo, what the hell is that man? Remember, what is that, Velvet? I'm like, what?
Him and Michael B. Jordan can do Uptown Saturday Night.
Uptown Saturday Night. They can, because Michael B. Jordan's mustache already is in the 70s. So all you gotta do is put a beard with it. No, I didn't see the aura like Rick James. I seen it on Megan though. I'm not gonna lie. I seen it on Megan.
Man,
he said low key. You mean low key? That's what I got. He said, "Well, you said raise this. What am I supposed to say?" Trust me. He's coming back.
I don't think it'll be in a few years. I think it's gonna be soon.
It's gonna be very soon. Soon and very soon, we are going to see the king.
I think you'll see him do a modest budgeted film first. You know what I'm saying? That'll probably get some fanfare. You know what I'm saying?
Netflix will be it'll go to Netflix.
I don't think it'll be.
No, I'm saying he's gonna have one that's going to go to Netflix. Kind of like how they did with The Harder They Fall and how much reception The Harder They Fall got, because it was still amazing.
It was, yeah.
He's gonna have a big budget movie, not as far as like Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, but he's gonna have a big budget film that's in theaters, and he's gonna have something in Netflix. That's what I predict. What's up, Miss Spark?
I can see him playing.
Yes. Dog, Othello, he will be an excellent, distinguished bad guy. Like the dude behind the curtain.
Yeah.
Shit. I would love to see that. He does have a relationship with Netflix. And I didn't know. I just found out on Sunday when I was in a very, very loud area. So all I could do was just watch movies, and I rewatched The Harder They Fall, and I watched the bonus scenes. He did every stunt in that movie. The horse riding, all of that. Every single stunt. So the man ain't no joke. You know what I mean?
That'll be dope.
Yeah.
That'll be dope.
Yep. So that's what I'm looking at. Blue says about 50%. I'm at 90. Just because I got this feeling and I just can't turn it loose. That somebody's been getting
only reason why I'm not
don't do that, Mickey. You know you like that.
You ready to go? Only reason why I'm not super high is because at any time, you know what I'm saying, they don't have to keep Kang out, you know what I'm saying, the Kang story going. That's the only reason. And I feel like it's kind of bad. Well, I don't want to say bad, but kind of going backwards, keeping the Kang story going, because it really didn't do nothing for everything overall, if you get what I'm saying. I just think that it was poorly executed. The Kang story is poorly executed in my eyes.
I can see that. I just gotta chill. I'm getting cold. I got my air on. It was almost 90 degrees outside today. But I can see that. I can see what you're talking about as far as that. Because if you look at the overall grand scheme of it, you know, where are we at right now with the character?
No, Kang was good. I don't have an issue with him.
You're talking about the overall story.
Oh yeah, the overall story, the whole multiverse situation. I just think that they botched that. It's too much going on. You know what I'm saying? There's no concise multiverse story. You know what I'm saying? The way the multiverse is set up over here is totally different than the way the multiverse is set up for every movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's where we at when it comes to the rules of engagement for the multiverse. It's different in every movie. So I just think they kind of messed that up. And if it was up to me, I would kind of just drop everything and go into Fantastic Four or X-Men myself. I wouldn't do I wouldn't do Black America. I wouldn't do Agatha. I wouldn't do none of that. Next movie, Fantastic Four.
So no Black America?
No Black America.
They already got the movie. The movie's already done. Anthony Mackie's cheesing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody's so happy that Harrison Ford is playing the character.
I know, right?
You know what I mean? It's done now. So what more can you do?
Put it on the shelf. They could throw it in the ocean next to T'Challa.
Man. And the rest of the Black Panther franchise.
Right, and the rest of the Black Panther franchise. You might as well
don't even bring it back. Don't bring it back. When they do Secret Wars and they do the incursion and they restart the universe, then bring it back. Other than that, no.
Because I mean, they don't have. Let's go to the next topic, man. We've been stuck on.
Yeah, we've been stuck on this.
I didn't talk that much about that. I just wanted to bring what you was talking. You know, bring up what you were talking about this morning.
Yeah, we got to going. What I was about to say. Okay. Since Mika G is up here, Mika, I'm gonna ask you. Drake versus Kendrick versus I'm leaving, I'm out, J. Cole. He ain't even in it no more. He was like, you know what, I'm out. Even though he been dissing Kendrick for 6 years straight. What do you think about this beef? I want to talk about it because you know we talk about hip hop, and you know we had our whole hip hop thing. I think a couple weeks ago, me and Blue. What do you think about this whole thing? You know, is Drake being petty now? He got Metro Boomin playing the drums on Drumline. You know, what do you think about this beef? And who's winning right now?
I need that Miss Sweetness.
I don't care.
I need that Miss Sweetness energy. Where's she at?
Damn.
Before you answer that question, Barbara, we never start with the main topic first.
Yeah, we're gonna get into it though.
Yeah, we'll get into it, but we never start with the main topic first.
Bear with us, please.
Welcome to the Blurred AM.
We can say she don't care about it.
I don't like. Y'all already knew that Drake was gonna come. Like Drake was gonna come with the Uzi and start spraying everybody. Everybody catching strays in this beat. Since it was like, the hell this got to do with me?
I thought it was kind
of
weak.
Everybody catching strays.
Oh, Rick Ross too. Yeah, Rick Ross.
Ross?
Yeah. Rick Ross came in, said the man had a nose job.
He did have a nose job.
I didn't mind Rick Ross's, but we didn't need Rick Ross.
He didn't answer Megan Thee Stallion.
Huh?
He didn't answer Megan Thee Stallion. She the one that pointed out that BBL.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait a minute. The man did not get a BBL.
Yes,
he got his abs done.
He got ab etching and a BBL.
Mm-hmm.
Pause.
No, I'm joking. He didn't get a BBL. He got the ab. He got ab etching.
He said he got a mommy
makeover. And that's what it is, a mommy makeover?
Yep, he got the mommy makeover.
Oh. No.
Yeah, he got that mommy makeover.
He did get a nose job. You gotta pull up a picture of old Drake and new Drake now. You'll see
that
that fridge is gone.
Oh yeah. It ain't as wide. Yeah, he went to, at least he didn't go to see Michael's people though. Just saying.
He damn there.
He maybe he want to be like Mike though. Maybe that's what it is. That's his whole thing. If I see him in a Pepsi commercial, and then the next thing we know, he got that that Hawaiian silky whatever going on, we know what's up. We know what's up.
Drake been going through.
So Cole has never won the number one spot. He didn't believe anything he was saying. How you compare Kendrick to the Simpsons, whose series has been televised for 30 years. But was for Cole always started to say he's the number one, like in a lot of his songs he talk about how he's number one and all of that and how he's the king. Everybody wants the king until you got to put on the crown. You know what I mean? Now
I think we blew. I think this whole beef got blown out of proportion. I think it was supposed because Cole and Kent and K-Dot, they friends. They they're boys, right? So I'm thinking that this is supposed to be like some friendly little thing, like, and it just get the people talking, right? But somehow Drake got involved, and that's why, and I think that's why J. Cole bowed out so gracefully.
Drake has always been on the in the crosshair.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think it was supposed to be just like just between the two of them, like kind of like an inside thing. But Drake kind of got wrapped up in the mix of it, and now Drake is like, "Oh no, both of you can catch the smoke."
Who? No, well, Drake ain't said nothing about J. Cole.
Oh
no, him and J. Cole is actually him and J. Cole is cool.
Yeah, he ain't saying nothing about Cole.
That's what I'm saying. Like Cole is cool.
Cole jumped in front of that bullet for no reason. That's what happened. He jumped in front of that bullet, and he should have just sat back and just continued saying he was the best, and nobody would have even said nothing. Let Drake come out and say, you know what I'm saying? Because the smoke was really aimed at Drake. What Kendrick was saying was really aimed at Drake. And everybody, and if anybody else want to hop in, you can catch it too, because Kendrick always say that. I don't care if we homies or not. I feel like I'm the best. If you want to challenge me, then let's go.
Because on Control, that's what he did on Control.
He said what he said.
He said Jermaine.
I know all y'all my homies, but I'm trying to murder y'all.
He says,
go for Drake.
Jermaine said
3K. It didn't matter. He just said whoever.
He said Jermaine Cole. Yeah, he didn't say Jermaine. You have to.
Jermaine Cole is what he said. So yeah, I mean, but that's Kendrick. Kendrick has always said that. I don't care if you my homeboy. I come for your head if need be. You know what I'm saying? So J. Cole
was like, I don't want that smoke. We good.
J. Cole thought about it. He was like, it doesn't align with my spirit. I've been talking to the Lord. The Lord said, get up out of here.
Nah, I think it was just like I said, I think this is supposed to be some, like, maybe this is supposed to announce that they was eventually gonna give us that Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole album that they've been promising us for the last decade or so.
But 30 years. If they was gonna roll that out, have the beef, or have to go back and forth as two friends just rapping, and then say, guess what? We dropping an album. Boom. Joint album come out, that shit would have went crazy. But instead, J. Fold showed up, you know what I'm saying? Dropped the disc that just didn't hit.
His heart
that's why I think that's why he walked it back.
His heart wasn't into it. You could tell.
Yeah, I know it, but it didn't hit. And I think that's why he walked. I think if he would have got the response, if the response would have been, damn, Cole murked him. He cooked him. I don't think he would have walked
that one line. He would have been fine.
Even to me, like, I like K-Dot's energy anytime that he battle raps anybody. When he's going for the joke, it's his energy. And
believe it.
Yeah, I'm like, and then even when I re-listen to like that, I listened to it again. I was like, I mean, is he subliminally dissing Drake, or he just doing what K-Dot normally does until he had the big three line in the I ain't gonna lie, the Prince outlived Mike Jack verse.
That was at Drake though.
That was at Drake. That was a dope line though. That was a dope line. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no big three.
First person shooter, that was at Drake. All of that. That was at Drake.
But then I did like Drake when he said, "I'm like your record label in a scope." I was like, look at, but Drake to me, I don't like the diss to Kendrick for real. It's like I like it and I don't like it. I like it and I don't like it. because like Drake can rap. People be poo-pooing on Drake like he can't rap. The problem is
when he write it?
That's the problem. Did he write it or my man in the back? Or whoever wrote it. This I ain't gonna lie. This one sound like he wrote it. It just sound because at the end, do some push-ups, 50 push-ups, whatever he was saying. I'm like this. It sound like he wrote this.
I'm hearing from my sources that it's about to be Kendrick got something and it's nasty. That's all. That's what I'm hearing.
And we have to avoid all AI versions.
Oh no. I'm getting this strictly from
the source.
Yeah. From the
I can't wait. But see, it is. No, you know what I like about this though? What I like about this is that I'm not gonna lie, the ladies be killing dudes in this rap game to me. There's more ladies making more hits. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Battle rapping, the whole nine. This be killing. And now to see the guys jump into this battle. Oh boy. It ain't the 2000s. But I feel good about it. I feel good.
Right.
What up, Tommy? What's up? All right. So Mika, what you got? What you been up to? We
Nah, son. I done been here for a whole.
I asked you what you was up to before. No, you just no, you didn't. I did. Let's run. Where the flag at? I need somebody to roll the tape back. I need roll the tape
for a whole 30
I need to review. I need the review flag to come out.
You need throw the red flag?
I need a red flag.
You need to go back.
Do it. Do whatever it is.
Let's talk about this fine muck.
What about it?
What's that?
Yeah. Is it good? Read the whole thing. Is it good? Is it bad?
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny.
Is it a good?
It's a mind trip. But I can't say too much.
I don't know. I want you to say it. I just want I don't want you to spoil.
I actually have a scene this time that I'm not dead in.
Look, I know about dying in movies. Trust me, dying in movies. That's the running joke with me is, are you gonna die in this movie? That's the running joke. So
I mean, you die in all your movies.
I know.
I ain't never died in a movie.
No, you haven't.
Dead, gone. Dead and gone.
I haven't died in a movie yet.
I showed up in flight.
You got one up on me, Dre. You ain't died in the movie yet.
I ain't died in the movie yet, so I'm good.
What was I gonna say? Fine muck. We started shooting in the summer. So, yeah.
Okay, we might run into each other shooting. We shooting something this summer.
Okay.
Yeah. Is yours is a movie or mine's a show?
Lowe's movie.
Nah, you funny. You are funny. Nope.
That's what's up. I'm happy for y'all. Y'all got the movie things going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to find my way. You know what I'm saying?
You was up there with JM and Miss Good. I mean, shoot, you can't get no better than that.
He found his way. Just hit up Nelson. He'll put you in a movie.
I'm trying. I hit Nelson up. I was like, "What's up?" You know what I'm saying?
You hit him up for the right things, though, Dre.
Yo, hold up. First of all, we're not about to be in one of those kind of movies we talked about when we was. I told him. I said, let me audition. I said, I'll audition. I just want to audition. I'm not asking to be in a movie like, hey, I know you write movies, get me in. No, let me audition like everybody else. I audition from my house. You know what I mean? I do whatever it needs. I'm really trying to I'm trying to be like y'all. I mean, can I be like y'all?
How you feel like going to Atlanta?
Shit, I got Aisha stupid.
No,
look, I got a ticket.
I audition for my roles. Like,
yeah, see, I ain't got the juice like Mika. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't even about having the juice. Like, I literally was supposed to be a picture only. I was supposed to be a picture. That was it. I went and took pictures, and that was it. And then they did a screening, and everybody was like, "It would be nice if we had."
We did do a couple movies, but not
the movies you want to know.
camera was rolling. All
Oh.
I'm saying is the camera was rolling.
The camera was
But
rolling.
no, yeah, I was originally a Photoshop over somebody else's face,
Yeah.
and they did a screening, and they was like, it'd be nice if we saw like some flashback scenes with, you know, when he's happy with his wife. And I was like,
Right.
so they called me back and was like, hey, you wanna come and do these flashback scenes? And I was like, okay. It's crazy because in my throwback pictures I got a perm, but when I'm dead I got locks.
Yeah, right.
Not the perm.
You hold on, wait a minute. You immediately went Afrocentric after watching it. Like, you know what? I don't need this. Let's get these locks. That's what's up, though.
So it was sometime between when my daughter was like 3 years old and when I met my fate, I got locks.
Like I said, but I did reach out to Nelson. Like, real talk, I reached out to Nelson. I said, I just want to audition for a role. I'm not asking you to put me in there because you was on the show or no. I'm not that type of dude. I don't do favor for a favor. I don't do
not me.
like
I hit him up. I was like, hey man, you was on the show. I'm trying to be in a movie in the back.
Yeah, I'm not doing favor for favors.
Way back.
You don't want to be on
like
the
that.
No, I don't want to be part of the cast. I want to be in the back. I want to be in the back in the coffee shop. Like,
so that's why I asked. I reached out to him and he said, hey, we'll work something out. And I'm just, you know what I mean? But in the meantime, in between time, I'm going do Blurred AF. You know what I mean?
I'm 42.
That's because she's Dominican.
So, we're all vampires.
Yeah, Mika's a Dominican vampire though.
Yeah, we're all. Hey, and just to let you know, I'm the oldest dude on the panel at 176 years old. Just to let you know. Yeah, Tommy, 176 years old.
You ain't no damn 176. I'm older than you.
And I'm older than you.
I'm older than you.
I'm older than you.
No, I've been here for centuries.
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
Oh, what you the original vampire?
Yeah.
You the one, whatchamacallit? He was doing that flipping the flop.
I know what I saw. It was a goddamn dog. That was like a wolf dog.
Black don't crack unless you smoke it.
No, it's unless you use it.
Nope, you gotta smoke it. I smoke it this rock.
Yeah. We getting on with Planet Fanatics?
No, I sent the invite in. No, we haven't. We're not going to do that. So yeah, that's what I was waiting on.
Well, let's
honestly was.
Yeah. You know I can't talk this, right?
That's all right. You just stay with us.
No,
you watched it in.
No, no, I did. I watched the first 2 episodes, and I ain't watched one since.
You watched it. And it wasn't for you.
Just enjoy the show, man.
That's right. Nope. I've enjoyed the show from the comfort of the comment section.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I think you missing that because this movie is good as hell.
This last episode, I think she would have liked it.
This
show,
it's getting good. When I tell you it's getting good, it is fantastic. But the question is X-Men 97 almost perfect? And don't want to take anything away from the homie Darius for Planet Fanatics. So I'm not going to talk about the subject that he wanted to talk about. I believe that they might be live right now.
Yeah, he is live.
Yeah, but is X-Men 97 is it perfect? What do y'all think?
No.
Well, and so far it is perfect.
Who said that?
Aisha.
Oh, Aisha. No, it's not. It's not perfect.
It's not perfect.
No.
So I see. Everybody. hold on, because I just clicked on Darius's live, and y'all over here flipping the flop over with their channel. So that's the only because they started when we started. Mm-hmm. So that's the only thing about. But shout out to them. That's my guy. Darius is my guy. All of that. You know what I mean? So So, but anyway, this is why I think that it's almost perfect. Why it's almost perfect.
Okay, let's get into it.
Why it's almost perfect is that we still have a lot of pieces from the original. We have pieces from the original show that hasn't been linked up yet. So we don't know. We don't know if it's behind the Genosha attack. We don't know if it's Apocalypse. We don't know who it is. We don't know even if Magneto, did it. We don't know. We don't know anything at this point in time, and we still haven't figured out as far as like with Bishop. And we know he time traveled, but why was he with the original group at the beginning? So there's a lot of things that still haven't been answered yet. It's probably going to be answered. But you know what I'm saying? We haven't had it answered just yet. But everything else, Gambit, perfect.
It's close. It ain't perfect. It's close. It's to me, it's got some flaws. Couple things rushed. I think the Madeline Pryor situation was rushed. I think they should have drug it out maybe a couple more episodes. I think they jumped into the life-death storyline too quick. You know what I'm saying? We didn't even get
that's Claremont's. He does not like that story. So I think that's why he was like, let's hurry up and get this over with.
Hey, what reason I'm saying that is because we didn't even get to live with Storm. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you talking about the life-death. Well, we get part 2. Yeah. On Wednesday.
Well, no. What I'm saying is we didn't even get to live with Storm before they just threw her into some crazy. Let's take her. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. We didn't really get to live with Storm, and maybe when they bring her, when they give her powers back and everything like that. Spoiler alert, people. Maybe they do a spotlight on her. Maybe you know what I'm saying. Actually, because the thing is too is, and I don't want to step on because I know Darius kind of talk about it over there, but.
Yeah,
we're only getting like half. We're not even getting half episodes when it comes to her storyline. We're getting like a third. You know what I'm saying? Or a quarter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I think it's a lot going on over there, especially with the adversary showing up. A lot of people don't know about the adversary, OP character. You know what I'm saying? And her whole deal with Forge. A lot of people don't know that Forge and Storm. Y'all talking about Storm and T'Challa. Forge and Storm was the.
Yeah, that was the shit couple.
That was the couple. That was the couple back in the day.
But
it's close to it. It's close to it. I like, especially with this last episode, I like the cameos. But and because I'm a comic book nerd and a comic head like that, they had what's my man? Exodus was on Genosha.
And
none of that would have went down if Exodus was on Genosha.
Right.
I'm just throwing that out there. That
right.
Exodus is like damn near Jesus.
That was the cat that was dancing in the hall. I mean, dancing outside with old girl, and she slid through him, and all the comic book fanatics went nuts on Twitter because he was like, "Why he out here doing the electric boogaloo, letting people slide through?"
Because he's a religious zealot.
Yeah.
He's a religious zealot, so he wouldn't even have been out there shucking and jive or jamming. Like, let me not say shucking and jive, but jamming that way.
So if he was black, he'd be shucking and jiving.
Yeah. No, because he's like he's from like the Crusades, you know what I'm saying? He's from like the 13th century, some you know what I'm saying, some shit like that. So like he really, believe in, like I say, he like the closest thing to a Marvel Jesus, if you really want to think about it.
Now, one thing I do like about here, and this is why Mika, I'm imploring you to watch this show besides the second episode, but like, you know what, I'm out. There is great character development. One thing that I do like is that they're not talking like cartoon characters. Like there's some parts in the original X-Men because it was for a cartoon you could tell they're making it for kids. But in this one, I'm like, you making it. A lot of this is you making it for the kids who grew up with this, which I got to give Bo DeMayo his props on. there is dialogue, especially when you start talking about relationships. You know what I'm saying? You start talking about grief and loss and all of that. I'm like, holy crap!
It's some heavy stuff. It's some heavy stuff going on.
I'm gonna be real with you. The Genosha attack, I ain't gonna lie. I was at work trying to damn near not cry because the way it hits you like a gut punch. It hits you. I'm sitting there like, they really went here. The blood in the original cartoon, they couldn't do that because of standards and practices and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
They went anime on me. When they be killing your favorite character on anime, yeah, you like, wait a minute. I didn't went 70 episodes with this dude. He get murked.
Not my favorite character, but
I mean, you be hating. Hating on the Cajun, the raging Cajun. You know, somebody said that he was a creep in the original episode. I mean, the original series.
Yeah,
the last episode is very, very mature. You know, even when Cyclops, when he snapped, was like, you call my son a freak, and and I'm just thinking about,
I had to give him up, bitch. That's big what he said.
You know, what was getting me? It was like how I felt when you start learning Black history and how we were rejected by our kids, couldn't get the proper treatment or whatever in certain places because he was Black. And whatever, it was so many emotions that historically go, and Bolden Mayo said that. I'm going to mix in a lot. They basically did he said a little bit of this is what you felt on September 11th. Tulsa and the Tulsa massacre. And this was the Tulsa massacre.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I mean? And when you really see that, you rewatch him like, dog, I mean, I'm trying to stop from crying because it's like, damn, I didn't want to get emotional over this cartoon, but this is really hitting some the feelings. Yeah, I need that evil Cyclops. I need that evil Cyclops.
And who wrote that storyline? Was that Joss Whedon who wrote that?
On which one?
With Cassandra Nova and all of them. Because that was all new X-Men. That was an all new X-Men.
Yeah, there was all new X-Men. Yeah, I wasn't collecting that run at the time. So hold on. I just Planet Fanatics just got my message. So sorry about that, y'all. But yeah.
All new. I'm sorry, Astonishing X-Men. That's what it was.
Astonishing X-Men. Yeah, I wasn't collecting that version of X-Men, so I got back into X-Men during was it Donna X in all of that.
Oh, you just
when I could afford. Well, that's when I got back because I was broke. I wasn't to make. It was paid a light bill, gas bill, and all that to buy X-Men comics and all of that. And child support.
I always buy the X-Men comics and then try to figure out child support.
Nah, child support is jacked. It wasn't figure it out. It was jacked. It was when you see your check.
Miko's like, oh, here we go. I'm just playing Miko.
I don't want Isaac. I love Oscar Isaac. I don't want Oscar Isaac nowhere near
Apocalypse. Can I get a black man to play Apocalypse, please?
What's going on, please? Gordon? Yeah, I need blackity black. I need blackity black. Yeah, Keith David or somebody, but yeah, no. I'm leaning towards Apocalypse for the series, but there's some Easter eggs for Bastion. There's so much. There is. I think it is Bastion.
Only reason why I don't think it's Bastion is because of the telepathy attack on Jean and all the telepathy.
But I think that was. Do you think that was Cable connecting? No.
He would have said something
but he. You remember in the flashback that she had right before Madeline Pryor gave birth. There was that whirlwind that came in. It was Cable's voice. It is now, confirmed that was Cable's voice.
Yeah, but I still think, because if it was him, he would have had an opportunity to say something. I think. Once he showed up, once he showed up to the gala, he jumped over the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he did. He was like, turn the music off. If you go back to episode 2, it was episode 2 when she had the baby.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you go and you hear that whirlwind where she's having that flashback, that psychic attack, and you hear that whirlwind with the face. That's Cable's voice. That is Cable's voice. So that's been confirmed.
See, I just don't think it was, because I felt like it was more of an attack, not like a warning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's what I felt like. So I don't think it was Cable. I think we're more so on attack. I don't know.
It's Cable.
Could be.
It's Cable. All right, they asked the question: What's y'all's favorite X-Men film? I'm gonna tell y'all.
Never seen them.
I don't even believe that.
I haven't.
Hold up.
You done seen one?
Hold up.
No.
I mean, on TV or something.
No.
Hold up. Let me look this way.
Halle Berry.
Mika, you telling me
Not a one.
that you have not?
No. What's up, TJ of Wakanda?
Nah. Ain't seen their X-Men movie. You ain't seen their X-Men movie?
Nah. Son.
I don't know, man. I like I got two. I like Logan, and I like the Wolverine.
Give me Age of Apocalypse and Dark Phoenix.
Oh, you lying.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
I know you lying. And throw in some New Mutants too, huh?
Hey, New Mutants was dope. I watched that mug all the way through with the movies to review it. Trust me. I sat up, eyes bright. I'm like, oh snap, they doing the thing. Oh, all right, nah, for real. All right, he's a bruh. All right, my favorite. Okay, so my favorite X-Men, my favorite X-Men movie, honestly, and this is gonna sound wild, is Logan number one. Logan's number one. Logan number one. But I liked, even though it's wacky as shit, I like X3 because it's so fun. It's so ridiculous. It's funny to me. It's like it's so bad it's good. To me, I can just watch that just to laugh. It's so damn. But I like X2. You know, the original X-Men movie is cool. You know, like Multiple Man showed up at X3. He was just there and then he was gone. like it's so stupid, but yeah.
He was an X2 also, right?
No, Multiple Man was an X3.
I thought he showed up. Remember Wolverine went to go save
stop.
When he was in the woods? I thought he showed up there.
Yeah, that's X3. X-Men United.
No, that's X2. Remember?
X2 is when he goes back to X-Men Origins Wolverine. Dope as fuck. Dope movie. Man, when he cut that, when he cut the bathroom tub, the bathroom seat, dope.
You like that because Deadpool in it, man. The fake Deadpool.
Oh, he was the best word of the movie. This is the best word of the movie. Dog, when he came out and swords came out of his arms, I'm like, now this is what I'm talking. This is Deadpool right here. The only Deadpool can do Deadpool things like that. Dope. Y'all sleep.
We sleep all right.
Man, y'all got me up here. Reminiscing on, oh man, the Wolverine. Oh, when he fought Silver Samurai was like 18.
That was
foot
like the
tall.
worst part. Everything about that movie was good up until that end, to the end.
Dope.
Everything dope. I like the Wolverine. Like I was like, oh, this shit. I like the storyline, how it was going, and then next thing I know, that Silver Samurai shit was.
Oh, when like, Silver Samurai came through. Oh, snap!
Horrible,
oh, snap! Man, y'all over here talking about, okay, X-Men, Days of Future Past, man, you know what I'm saying? but does it compare to X-Men? Did you see what they did with Apocalypse? You know what I'm saying? Oscar Isaac was the man. Y'all over here on Days of Future Past like it was good. Did y'all not see what they did with Dark Phoenix? When the Phoenix rose and she made the bird sound, I'm like, now that's hot. That's a hot wing right there.
Oh, that was hot garbage.
Wing
Man.
right there.
I think the worst three got to be, and I would say in order: Apocalypse, Phoenix, and then X-Men. The first X-Men.
Gray has left the chat. But First Class. First Class, when they killed the black dude, I'm like,
yeah, that was stupid. When they killed Darwin, I didn't.
But you see how they avenged him?
I turned my head.
They avenged him. All white cast went to avenge him. Boy, I was so happy about that. I've never been happy for all them white people to avenge the death of a black man before. I was up there, man. This one's for Darwin. Oh, you did the screech to sound, man.
Oh man.
The Hellfire.
Watch these movies.
Man,
and y'all
you gotta go watch them.
No,
one of them got Lil Dink in it. You gotta go watch it.
The Dink is. I ain't gonna lie. The Dink is dope.
Good. I already got Lil Dink in a Thor movie. I'm good.
Nah, he in the X-Men movie though. He plays Bolivar Trash. He was Trash, right?
Bolivar, yep, he was Bolivar Trash.
Bolivar Trash.
You know what I'm saying? Over here,
I don't know who that is.
You know what I'm saying? He's making the Sentinels. You know what I'm saying? They hunt mutants. You know what I'm saying? And he was pimping. You know what I'm saying? When he walked through there, my man, the Peter Dinklage. He's in one of my favorite. He's in one of my favorite low budget movies of all time, where they went to like a Renaissance festival, and they're supposed to be like play fighting these evil demons, but they became real. Oh my God, it's hilarious. Stupid as shit, but it's hilarious. It's Tubi. It has Tubi written all over it, but Dinklage is in it, and it makes the movie awesome. Oh, yeah. X-Men Origins. Man, when she was like, they call you the Wolverine, and he was like, "Oi!" Oh, listen to that Canadian, look at that Canadian accent.
That one, Origin.
When he was laying with his woman, and she's like, you know what I'm saying, the Wolverine. You know what I mean?
Oh,
when she said the story, the Wolverine. I was sitting there the whole time, like, yo. Mika will love this love story right now, man. She will love this love story. And you find out, spoiler warning, Sabretooth and Wolverine are brothers. And he called him Jimmy. You know what I'm saying? And unlike the comics, unlike all you comic book fans, because I'm tired of y'all, you know what I'm saying? He don't even beat him up on his birthday. You know what I'm saying? Because what's the use? Huh? He beat him up in bars. You know what I'm saying? Throw CGI logs on his face. That's how they do it. You know what I'm saying? Bars,
break his claws off.
Break his claws off, son. You know what I'm saying? Bone claws. Ain't nobody come to see Bonesaw McGraw. We came to see Wolverine. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah. I hope that answered your question. Who asked that anyway?
Mika.
I ain't asked that damn question. What was your favorite X-Men movie? I don't have one.
Mika.
What?
Mika, do you want to have
what?
Let's do
I'm really
let's
honestly
do a watch party.
No,
X-Men watch party.
X-Men Origins. X-Men Origins watch party.
Y'all want me
to,
okay. All right.
Or no, Dark Phoenix.
Do a watch party. I'm gonna be in my blanket and I'm gonna be sleep.
Let's do Dark Phoenix.
That is like a scary movie.
It is a horror movie. A legitimate horror movie with all the horror elements.
Oh man.
Yep, why did Rogue talk like this in the original X-Men movie? I don't understand, Bob. You like all men. Your mind is just only on one thing, Bobby. Bobby had his.
That's back when Bobby liked women, man.
When Rogue, obviously the actor who played Rogue, she didn't like that either.
Yeah,
she wasn't about that. I better. He said Peter Dinklage, good Bolivar, but he rocked his Mystique. Y'all sleep on these X-Men movies, man. Hey, nah, Mika, because New Mutants is a horror movie. It's considered a horror movie.
Yeah,
I started it and I did not finish it.
We gonna watch it again. It's gonna be. We gonna watch it again. Watch party. You know what I'm saying? New Mutants. You know what I'm saying? Bears and bears. What is it called? Mystic Bears.
Yep.
But back to X-Men 97.
Like I said, Mika.
I figured exactly. I started it and was like, "What is this shit?" I mean,
she said, "Just say no." Like I said, I think X-Men 97 has its flaws, but I think it's gonna get better as the time goes by. Hopefully, I just want to see how, because we haven't even got I know Nightcrawler showed up. Who am I missing that they showed from the previews before it came?
Captain America's coming. They're gonna probably show that. They're gonna show that flashback from the X-Men, the Spider-Man. No, animated. Oh yeah, he was in season 3 with Wolverine. Yeah, season 3. He was also in the Spider-Man animated series when they did the crossover with the X-Men.
Yeah. But
do you think any spinoff comes out X-Men 97? I don't think so. They gotta hire Bo DeMayo back. Now. Yeah. And Bo DeMayo should be a writer on the X-Men movie too.
I don't know. I saw you say that earlier. I don't know if he should be a writer on the X-Men movie. Not saying that he can't. I think they should just go get somebody else who's a fan of, you know what I'm saying? Who's a fan of
DeMayo.
No. Reason I'm saying that is, why not? Because I don't want, he might be good with X-Men 97. He might be, you know what I'm saying?
So what X-Men are you trying to pull
X-Men expertise might be from the cartoon. That's what I'm saying.
Well, what's the difference? Hold up, wait a minute, because we say that about Batman. The Batman animated movies or DC animated movies are better than the live action.
Because if you go and you watch, the cartoon, let's say only X-Men he ever know is X-Men 92 up into 97, right? If that's all he knows, coming into live action, it's gonna be some things that he don't know.
But that I agree with Aisha. It's the dialogue. That's what it really is.
I'm not taking nothing away from him. I'm just saying, find somebody else.
That's who is missing.
That's all I'm saying.
Missing. Yeah. What's up? Nobody special.
I think what's her name? Val. I think Val is Mystique.
You think Val is Mystique?
Yeah.
I'll give you that one. What's up, She? Give him one movie shot. I mean, look. We don't have writers who don't give a damn about nothing. They just want to get. They just want to get on.
I'm not. If he goes on, I wouldn't be mad if he went on to do it. I'm just saying. I think let Bo DeMayo, let him play in the animated. Let him be that. You know what I'm saying? Let him be the animated space. If they want to do a spinoff, somebody asked about spinoffs, a Generation X, or X Force, whatever. If you want to do that, I know they showed the X Factor in this last. Was it the last one? Yeah, in the last episode, they showed X Factor and all of that. But let that be his playground. That's all I'm saying. Let the animated side be his playground.
Well,
you saw he put himself in the show.
Yeah, I seen it when I was watching it live. I seen it. I was like,
I saw it too. I said,
okay, all right. I mean,
I don't know Black Mutant look like. What Black Mutant is that?
I might have to,
Oh, what you doing? What's going on?
I might have to.
That's our paycheck, Blue.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
That's our paycheck.
All right, it's an hour now. Wait a minute. It's an hour. It wasn't an hour when I want you to watch X-Men New Mutants. I want you to watch.
No, that's our paycheck.
Yeah, I wanted us to watch our movie.
No. Don't do that. I
want us to watch our movie, X-Men Apocalypse.
That ain't our movie because I don't like it.
This is our movie.
But that's our paycheck.
No, this is the money that I'm gonna pay the Bo DeMayo's OnlyFans so he can get back up. So he can stop doing that and get back home.
Alright, so this is my red.
Oh my God, I got tears in my eyes.
That casting couch is calling. I'm telling you.
Hey, when you see me in the X-Men 97 cartoon, don't say nothing.
I won't say nothing. I know how you got that.
It got Dre. Oh,
I know how you got that. No Diddy.
Oh man. Oh my God. Duh.
Cam, I'm still trying to figure that piece out.
He said-
I'm still trying to figure.
Yeah, he's dope.
I don't know why I haven't cut my
God.
camera off and just left.
Oh man, no, I got jokes. They just
We
be
just
here for my
tolerate him.
foolishness. Yeah, they be here for my foolishness. I think the dude is doing an amazing job as a writer, so I want him to,
I get it. I get it. I
just
think he
want him
should.
to continue.
I think he should come. I don't know if they fired. I don't know. That's the whole thing with the situation with him and with Marvel and Bo DeMaio. We don't know
You
what's
was about to
going
call
on.
a motorboat.
Wait,
I
what?
was
You
not.
gotta call him MODOK.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We don't know the whole story behind what happened. I mean, we do got him at least for 2 seasons. He did do.
Yeah, he did do
season
2 seasons.
It
Goes back to play Fanatic chat.
So
I see you over there cheating in the next room. No, I'm joking. I don't care. That's the homies over there. Darius Simmons, the homies.
So at least we'll have 2 seasons. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we'll have 2 reputable seasons of this, and it'll be good. I mean, because it's just getting better and better. So, but no, his stock is going up. I think his stock is going up. If he does get approached to do an X-Men film or movie or whatever like that, I wouldn't be mad. I just think letting him have his playground over here in the animated side, I think is dope. You know what I'm saying? Let him be the Ryan Coogler of X-Men. You know what I'm saying? And do it right. That's how I look at it. No need to necessarily venture out if not needed.
Mika, what you think? You don't care.
Why do you answer for me, Jesus?
Now she got like this long diatribe. Go ahead, kill him, Mika. Let him know how much you don't care.
First of all,
Hold on,
bitches.
let me get my paper.
First of all,
What if Mika really be stunting on us? She know all of it. Like that's
I
the
really
thing about
don't.
it.
I don't know
And-
nothing
and
about nothing. I
Really,
don't know
Mika
nothing
got it
about
all
nothing.
like up here. She just don't want
Only
to stun
thing I
on us.
know is Wolverine, Beast, Storm,
Oh, you good?
Gambit,
What you talking about?
it's Cyclops, and
That's
Jubilee.
everybody.
And no, that's what I'm saying. Like I only know them by name. Like I only know them by
That's all
name.
you
Like
need.
I don't know their backstory. I like when I tell y'all when I was growing up, Saturday mornings, when Saturday morning cartoons ended and X-Men started, I turned off the
X-Men was
TV
part of
and went.
Saturday morning cartoon.
Nah,
It
it was
wasn't
the
Saturday
end.
morning
It's how I knew
No,
that it was close. It was
Well-
close to end. It was close to noon, and I needed to be outside.
Uh-uh.
X-Men came on. I
X-Men
turned the
came on at
TV off
10.
and I ran outside.
X-Men came on the 10.
First of all, I know you fibbing because as soon as you heard da 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 I knew you were singing.
No, I wasn't. I was just like this. I was like,
everything because
Nah,
I'm your
Yeah.
baby tonight.
You hit last one with the Skinamax?
nah.
Oh,
What?
never mind.
Shut up.
I didn't say that.
Nah,
I
as
didn't-
soon
I
as
didn't-
soon as it came on, I was like,
From Friday
Right.
night, you hit last. Oh, didn't mean to do that.
mm-mm,
Mm,
Mm.
mm,
mm.
mm. So you only know him because you played the video game at the arcade.
I didn't play the
Ooh.
video game either.
I want to be
Watch
Dazzler.
Spider-Man, Mika?
I didn't play the video game either.
You didn't
Now
play
watch
the arcade?
Spider-Man?
Did you
Which
watch
Spider-Man?
cartoon?
No.
You didn't play the car. You didn't go to the arcade and play the X-Men.
Mm-mm.
Not even in Storm.
I was playing, was it Capcom versus
TFT.
Street Fighter?
Yeah, I'm gonna say she was Street Fighter. I see it in.
Okay,
I see it on.
now you play it because you know.
Then guess what she'll do? Hold on, Dre. Then she'll pick like Wolverine, Cyclops.
No, I was picking mostly. I was picking Chung-Li.
Juggernaut.
I just playing. I was picking Chung-Li.
Okay.
I was about to say I got Marvel superheroes right there. Marvel versus Capcom 2 behind me. You were playing with some of the X-Men, Gambit.
Okay, no. Like I said, I only know them. I know them by name. That's
looked
it.
like she had all the Sentinel moves down.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
Hands. That was. I know.
Mm-hmm.
Mario Brothers, Killer Instinct,
That was my
Street Fighter,
Mm-hmm.
Mortal Kombat,
Okay.
NBA Street.
Okay.
I guarantee
Oh,
you.
damn,
Mika is
button
like
mashing.
a Marvel encyclopedia.
Learning combo moves.
Don't want to let us know.
Okay.
We had a rule. We had a rule in our house. My dad would not buy us another video game until we beat the video game that we had currently.
You was not beating no Nintendo. You was not beating no Nintendo games.
Yeah,
Why
we
not?
did.
Then you can beat games. Like now,
Right,
you
I
can't
was gonna
beat
say we beat Street Fighter with everybody.
With Street Fighter.
All these hands.
Mega. What's the hardest game I ever played on like Nintendo?
Man, Killer Instinct is the hardest game
Yeah.
ever.
I used to beat the brakes off of Killer Instinct on Super Nintendo. I can't remember none of them moves to save my life on my Switch.
Combo breaker.
But I used to, the ultimate, the ultras, ultimates, especially the ultimate with my man Cinder. You were like ultimate.
That was back in the day when you bought the book for the video game and it showed you all the moves that you could do. Ain't no button.
Lion King was hard. You know what was hard?
Lion King is stupid.
Aladdin was hard too.
Aladdin is hard, but it's not as hard as Lion King. Lion King
was
that monkey stage where the monkeys is throwing you.
Victory.
Yeah. That's the part I always died.
That stage was hard, man.
I just
what game was hard? Regular Nintendo, Friday the 13th, because you never knew what you was.
That was
you
hard.
You never knew where Jason was coming from.
I beat it. We beat it.
You did not. Y'all did not beat.
Yes, we
Friday
did.
13.
We beat it because our dad. I told you that's a rule in our house. My dad told us that we would not get another Nintendo game until we beat the game that we had. We beat it. We stayed up the whole damn summer beating Jason's ass.
I had Game Genie, and I still couldn't beat that damn game. I had a Game Genie.
You couldn't beat it with the Game Genie? We used to rent them.
I couldn't beat it on the game. No, I couldn't beat him with the Game Genie. It was too hard. Now what we used to do, we used to go into like I'm telling you, I did it. So we used to go into like Walmart or whatever, the books that had all the cheat codes for Game Genie.
Rip the pages out.
Rip the pages. Well, rip the pages. Leave the book there, rip the pages, put it in our pocket. Yup. That's bad.
Statute of limitations is still open for that, Dre. So
I don't care. They can come here. They gotta prove it without a shadow of a doubt. You know, you got to prove to me without a shadow of a doubt that I was a thief.
What it was, Nintendo Power.
Right, Nintendo Power, yep.
That's the only thing I didn't have the Nintendo glove. That's even though I heard trash things about that damn glove. I already kept
about to say
Splatterhouse was dope. Splatterhouse was dope.
What was that? What was that? TurboGrafx 16?
No, it ended up being on Super Nintendo, but I think it was on TurboGrafx 16 at first. But I think it came to Super Nintendo too. Yes, Aisha, I was violating books. I was gonna get them books. I was gonna get them codes one way or the mother love another. Mickey Fickies. The Mickey Fickies have to pay. You know what I'm saying? What they say, you may as pay for food, water, apples. Things that God gave for free. You gonna burn in hell when I'm through with you.
Who was that? That's
Orlando Brown.
Orlando Brown.
That shit is funny as hell because they cropped him out where he's in front of in a grocery store. It was apples. See, I'm a little older, so if I had a printer, first of all, I'm rich in my neighborhood, and it made a horrible horrible sound when you
had the
print
dot
it.
matrix.
Matter of fact, at that time,
print out the codes at work.
hold on, wait a minute. You was working when the Game Genie was when the Nintendo was
he
out.
said Grand Theft Auto.
That
goes off at work. I was like,
yeah. When GTA and all of them came, when GTA and all of that came out, I was making a little money. I could afford buying the books. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't broke no more. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but before that, like we would get a piece of paper and we would write the codes out.
Got to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, another hard game.
That's before we got the book.
Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
Oh man, we beat that too.
That was hard.
It
was hard because you had to learn Mike Tyson's pattern before he knocked you out.
Right.
Before he knocked you out. And it took a minute before you knocked out Mike Tyson.
Right.
But once you learned that pattern, it was matter of fact, everybody has a pattern. But I think the favorite, everybody has a pattern on there, but the favorite pattern is King Hippo. Because once you find that out, it's a wrap for him. Yeah, they be like, get your big ass down here. As soon as he open that mouth, pop you right in it. Bink, pop you right in his mouth. Bink, and then he drop them draws. Doop. You be punching his stomach. Doop. Trying to pull up his pants. That's the man. Classic. All right, let me ask y'all. What is the hardest game that you ever played in your life? The hardest. Like you look at it and you be like, I would never touch that. The original Ninja Turtles game? Ninja Turtles. Mika.
I don't even know if you can beat that. Like that water level, like how turtles dying in the I just didn't understand.
I didn't understand turtles dying in the water neither.
They would run out of breath and shit, run out of
breath. Like it's a turtle. Ready to Rumble 2. All right, what's the hardest game for you, Mika, that you ever played when you like, you know what? I'm out.
Is it Battletoads?
Battletoads. That
shit was so frustrating.
Because it was one where you're on the ski, you on the little ski thing, and the walls is coming and they coming super fast.
Yeah, you on the ski
where they drop you through the.
Okay. So once you made it past that one, and then you was dropping through that.
Yeah. What's up, Mo? That one is easier to me. That part when you drop down because you could be able to use yourself as an anchor. You know what I'm saying? Left or right over. But when you on that ski-doo and you're trying to avoid the patterns of the blocks, oh my God, I threw my controller. I don't know, multiple times playing that game.
Yeah, that was that one game. I was like, you could take this. You could take this back to Blockbuster. We good.
It was crazy. Is that the Battletoads arcade is way 1,000 times better than the video game that came out for Nintendo. Two totally different games. Games. It would have to be Resident Evil 3. I think the hardest game I've ever played, honestly, and I'm looking at this son of a Mortal Kombat 3, the arcade game, because I'm looking right at it. It ain't no. I'm talking about fingers hurt. You button. Oh my God, the button combos with a stick, ridiculous. Because the computer will always
with a stick.
Yeah, it always run up on you. They always run up on you on this game and beat the brakes off of you with like 7 combos in a row. Like it is man hard. Dog, you know how many times I cussed out this arcade? I bought this arcade and I cussed it out every time I played. Every time.
Now, probably the worst game I ever played though was Zelda Part 2. The original Zelda.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It was a side scroller.
Yeah, it was a side scroller.
That was stupid. That was dumb. I hated that game.
Yeah. Even though I like Zelda. No,
I like Zelda.
The game was hard. The original Zelda was hard if you didn't have a map. If you didn't have the map, it was no reason to play the game.
The map came. That was actually one of the first Nintendo games we ever had. Gold cartridge. But it came with the map.
The gold, if you had the wall, we didn't have the gold cartridge. We had
and bought the book.
We had to rent it. Mm. Oh, San Andreas too. When you gotta chase down Samuel L. Jackson's character in the train. I think it's like the train scene. Man, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. In the airplane mode is Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
Vice City.
Zelda. Yeah, Zelda. Oh, the original Zelda was so hard because I didn't know how to play it.
I used to beat that all the time. Play the Underworld. After you beat it, you go through it again, but it's like inverted, because they do that in all the Zeldas. Once you beat it, it's a whole new world. You know what I'm saying? Underworld. It was dope. I like playing Zelda. Zelda was dope. Oh, I know another one. Final Fantasy V, I want to say.
The original Final Fantasy was hard on Nintendo too.
Final Fantasy V was hard. Final Fantasy wasn't fun until 7.
Yeah,
it was like grind. Once 7 came out and it had like the dope story. Final Fantasy had some dope story, but 7 just had a dope ass storyline. You know what I'm saying? But I think 5
Final Fantasy maybe quit gaming. I would even say the old Nintendo. If you play any old, that's what I'm talking about. Baseball. Play any old Nintendo like baseball or tennis or anything. Because I go back to Atari. I had an Atari, and there's nothing harder than an Atari game. I don't care what you say. Some of them Atari games make you want to just stop life. You know what I mean?
They just look like blocks. I mean, like I remember playing Pitfall.
I had that.
Tanks.
I had that.
What was the
that's
other
one? That's back in the day when you can get them things for like 50. You could get any game for 50 cents.
Indiana Jones was one. Star Wars. Like it was just lines. So like I don't even know how they play because I didn't play an Atari. I had already played like Nintendo and stuff by the time I played an Atari. You know what I'm saying?
Atari.
By the time I played an Atari, I had already played a Nintendo.
Pole position was my game.
Yeah.
I had pole position. I had Joust on there. But yeah. Let's answer that question. Has anybody read Elon Musk finance lawsuit? I haven't. Finance lawsuit, I haven't. But I did see a lot of information on there about that. So Star Wars pissed me off. Terrible. I had to go through anger management because of that game. Sorry. All right. Yeah.
That sounds like a whole arcade model.
Kung Fu?
Kung Fu on Nintendo?
Yes.
It was ridiculous. It was completely ridiculous. Hold up, what is that? What I'm hearing?
That's me.
Oh, okay. I'm like, am I tripping?
Yeah, I don't even know why it was. I don't know.
I'm over here thinking I'm losing my mind up in here. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm hungry. I'm not gonna lie. I'm hungry, and I have not ate, and I don't want to eat on here.
Yeah.
On it. So, do y'all have anything else that y'all want to give?
I gotta give my propers to Gambit before we go. Gotta give my propers to Gambit.
Thank you.
He
Finally,
went out like a G. I give it to him. You know what I'm saying? Still don't like him as a character, but he went out like a G. So I got to give it to him. I got to give it to him for that. That was an OG call. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. When he got stabbed in the side, I'm like, they killing Gambit, and then he rolls up.
Get him out of there. Get it. Yes. Make way for somebody else to come in. Nightcrawler, come on, man. Colossus, is that you I see in the back? We got an open spot. The roster's open. Get him out of here.
Blue watches Metal Rust for fun.
Get him out of here. I was like, finally, man. I was waiting. I was happy. He did go out like a G though. Like a G. And then she was like, I can't touch him. I can't feel him. I was like, oh, Rogue, I'm sorry, man, but I'm glad. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Magneto, come on over, man. Console your girl. Come console your girl. Get him out of here.
That's why he
man, they talking about his that. Yes, go.
This is why Blue watches paint dry. And he watches the grass grow. He watches those bugs. You know, the little shorts that come on about bugs and animals, and he just watches
that. Right. As long as Gambit is out there, get him out of here.
So hey,
get him gone.
This is what I hate.
Get him out of here.
Blue was player hater of the year 2007. I just want to let you know. Everybody pissed off at you.
I know. I love it. Bring on the hate.
See what I mean? Mika.
Nope.
Mika.
Come to my side, Mika. We don't like Gambit. She ain't watching.
No, I love Gambit. Hold up.
Yeah,
okay. See now,
Gambit lover over here.
Let's talk about
it. Just saying, I'm Gambit lover over here.
What you love about Gambit? What you love about Gambit? You ain't never watched the show. What you love about Gambit?
I watched the first 2 episodes. That was enough.
So you love. So for the first 2 episodes, you seeing this man in his mullet and crop top made you like him?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 90. It's 97.
I like his accent.
Yeah, I don't care what he was. He had a mullet and a crop top
in 1997.
As Jean-Claude Van Damme around his mother.
It's 1997. He can have that. What's wrong with a mullet?
2024. But
no. This is back in 97 though.
Somebody had an iPhone on the show. So what are you talking about?
You're an iPhone live, boy. You a big fat page on live.
Gambit
page on live.
Gambit called Rogue on the iPhone. when he was creeping on the second episode, he was recording Magneto and Rogue together with that iPhone. You ain't see that part? You missed out on that?
No, you good. Stop it. Mika, what do you got coming up? Stay after the show though. Don't leave because I'm gonna want to make sure that because I'm sending you this beat, so I got to make sure that I still got your email address right. So don't leave. And we gonna get our watch party X-Men Wolverine Origins, so you can see my man Deadpool.
The watch party link.
Yep. Watch party. Mika. Watch party.
But no, girl, I agree. Gambit did go off, and that's one of the reasons why I like him is because they don't utilize him. So it's like he's just a product of the 90s that's just been wasted. That's one of the reasons why I kind of really don't like him.
Terrible. The Watcher, the Watcher was there. Is that gonna? Let me ask you guys that one last question. Do you think that that's gonna tie into anything?
Oh yeah, they're gonna try to slide that into a what if season 3 episode that I'm not gonna watch.
Wow. All right.
That's how they're gonna try to get Gambit. What if Gambit survives and could touch it? Yeah, nobody cares.
Blue Queen TV is not liking what you're throwing down. She don't like your fertilizer on her grass.
Shit, they'll all come around. They'll come around soon.
Mika.
Especially since Gambit is gone. Now that Gambit's gone, y'all really gonna see who the MVP is, and it's not Gambit.
Hey, Dre. Hey, Dre, come here. Look at me.
No.
Look at me.
I'm
look
coming.
At me.
No.
Look at
you
me.
come
Look at me. Look at me.
Come here. Right here. Right there.
Look at me. No.
X-Men Origins. X-Men Origins. X-Men Origins. Let's go.
Say your Gambit with Rogue makes more sense than magnetized Sugar Daddy. Eric hated that. Not magnetized Sugar Daddy.
I want to magnetize Sugar Daddy.
All right, this has been another episode of the Blurred AF.
Hold up. No. How come we cut it when I talk about magnetized Sugar Daddy, we don't cut it off? You talking about what you want to do to Lizzo?
I want to hear about a magnetized. Go ahead. I want to hear what you got to say about a magnetized Sugar Daddy.
What you say about my girl Lizzo?
I said what I said.
You believe Lizzo. Why Lizzo got to catch a strike? Lizzo want her ankles rubbed. You know what I'm saying? She wanted the back of her neck rubbed a little bit.
Lizzo gonna be doing showing me like this has been another episode of the Blurred AF.
She want her scalp scratched.
Lizzo gonna be doing shows
the
first watch.
She need her the inside of her toes, you know, that crust part. She need them clipped. Get all that out. Yep. See, you started it.
I'm gonna finish it.
Great. Just to get ready for the banana party.
The banana party.
Oh, pause. Wait a minute.
and we gonna do it on Bo DeMayo's OnlyFans page.
Wow. I don't think he get down like that on his OnlyFans, man.
Interesting.
That is interesting.
Gotta make this money somehow, son. All right, I'm just playing.
Oh, DeMayo really got a fan out of you, huh?
Hey, that's why I tell leave my girl Lizzo alone. They be playing with my girl. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it either.
She the one who like to play, but now bring a fruit and all this stuff into the.
We know. Trust me, we know.
What is that? Banana schnapps.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lizzo. Salute to Lizzo, man.
Hold on. We love Gabby. Magneto is fine as well, being 80 years old.
Fine like wine.
Not the silver fox. That's the silver fox.
Yeah, that's the silver fox.
For sure.
All right. Marvelous. What's going on?
Bo DeMayo, Marvelous. You know.
Hey, leave Bo to. All
right. 80. Yeah, he about 80. They all 80.
Been around since the Holocaust.
The Holocaust. He was a kid at the Holocaust. It's 97.
He's like 97.
No, it was the year is 97. Exactly. So
like 110.
So what was that? The 1940s? 1941? Late 30s? So he's at least 70.
He's at least 120. He's a vampire.
Yeah. So he's at least 80, 70 or 80 years old. And he over there with the M shirt on with muscles hanging out of it.
So if he was a kid, and Auschwitz was in 1940. So
1940. I thought it
was made him 50. Well, 40 from 4. What would that be? 57. And add
they already got
12 years of him being a kid. So yeah, he pushing 70. More than 70.
It's at 54. So if he was 10 years old, he'd be 57 in 97. Getting them young gals.
110. I'm sticking to
it. No, he'd be 67, Dre.
He'd be 67?
Yeah.
If you doing the 1930s, I was thinking the 1940. Oh yeah, you right. It'd be 60. Getting them young girls, them young gals, getting them young things.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty young thing. Oh, also, if y'all haven't seen, this is the last thing. This is the last thing. If y'all did not know, Thriller 40th, the Thriller 40 is on Paramount. Is it Paramount?
Yeah.
Showtime.
Paramount.
Same
thing.
No, Showtime.
Yeah.
Paramount.
So Showtime.
Mm-hmm.
Is also is Cinemax and HBO going to be on there too?
Shut up, fool.
But don't do that on her.
Well, she still heard what I said.
But yeah, Thriller 40.
Over.
Oh Lord, Thriller 40 is had a chance to watch it.
Right next to Dazzler.
Oh my god. Okay, Thriller 40 is on is
dancing in the background.
Say one more time, Dre.
Thriller 40 is on Paramount. It is and Showtime. And Thriller 40. If you have not watched Thriller 40, especially if you're a Michael Jackson fan, and you want something, it is amazing. It is amazing. They do show you the Michael Jackson, the hair, the Pepsi commercial. I didn't know that they did a Pepsi commercial. They already had a Pepsi commercial out before that that actually happened. But I'm saying I didn't know that until I watched.
And Michael was like, "I'm not holding that damn Pepsi can."
Nah, he said I'm a Coke man myself. Matter of fact, give me some RC Cola.
Nah, he didn't want to do it because Joseph made him do it. He's like, man, that was his way of rebelling against his daddy. Man, fuck your Jacksons, bro.
No, you take the can.
He ain't had that soft voice. He had his man voice when he talked to Joseph.
He was like, "Hey, little bitch,
like, man, I ain't doing this, man. Ain't holding your stupid Pepsi can. I'll dance, and that's about it."
Yeah,
you get one skin from
Joe. It said, I did hear that it did get a standing ovation. I heard it's good. I heard that trailer is phenomenal. That's what I kept hearing at CinemaCon. That trailer was phenomenal. And they said they have over 30 Michael Jackson songs that is going to be performed in the movie. So is this going to be a movie or a musical or both?
It's not a musical. It's just a repeat of the Jackson American Dream.
I love that. I'm about to, matter of fact, I might watch that. No, I'm watching Mario Brothers tonight with John Leguizamo.
So wow.
Oh.
One of the greatest films of all time.
Gross.
Next to Dragon Ball and Avatar. The last Airbender by M. Night Shyamalan, Street Fighter. You know, if they do it, I want them to do it like how they did in Straight Outta Compton. I need to like that.
You'll probably
it's probably gonna be more like the Whitney Houston biopic.
I still haven't seen that.
Was that like? Did she do like a medley of songs in that? Like,
like we're definitely gonna get the medley of songs when he's with his brothers.
Yeah,
of course.
Bizzy Brown, that's correct.
But I Want to Dance with Somebody. They did the videos. Like they did.
So Kid, you think we gonna get a? Oh, I'm getting excited. You think we're gonna get a video of Billie Jean?
I think we're gonna get probably like. I think if they follow if they do the same thing like they did in the Whitney Houston pick, it's gonna be like this is what happened on the set of Billie Jean. Like, because we got the behind the scenes of what happened on the set of I Want to Dance with Somebody before, and then they did the whole video. Well, I ain't gonna say the whole video, but they did a majority of the video with the actress doing all the moves that Whitney did in the video. So I think that's probably what we're going to, and then we'll probably get a lot of concert footage.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
So we'll probably get like him from Japan, Germany, right. like just different. Different times of him performing. And if they talk about over 30 songs, some of those songs could just be songs that's playing in between scenes. Yeah. Or we may get the whole Thriller process too, like we did in the 41.
Oh, that was amazing.
But you got to think with Michael Jackson being, they're gonna
do that.
That's definitely gonna be on there.
That's definitely Motown 25.
Yeah. 25.
With Mike being a visual artist that he was, and basically ushering in the time of music videos, you know what I'm saying? Because he kind of really made that popular.
I call them music movies the way he did it.
Yeah.
Night Pam.
Good night, Pam. So I think
behind the scenes of We Are the World.
Oh, or the Free Willy joint. What was the Free Willy joint?
No,
will you be there?
Yeah, the drama on We Are the World.
Oh, no. We Are the World. Because Prince was supposed to show up and he didn't.
That's why he had an attitude. Listen to all these people croak and all of that while trying to sing this song.
They had a part just for him. It was like Prince was supposed to sing the part that Huey Lewis sang, and I was like, "Damn, that probably would have been dope."
Did you see that? Did you see the doc on that?
Man, that was a long ass night. I would have looked.
What doc?
It's one night of oh my god, One Night of Pop or something like that. I forgot what it's called, but it's about it's on Netflix. It's about the We Are the World. About everything that led up to We Are the World.
Everything. Oh, buddy was drunk as hell.
Al Jarreau.
Al Jarreau, yeah. Al Jarreau
was drunk.
Every time he turned around, he was popping a bottle. Every time he turned around, he was popping a bottle of champagne. Like, yeah, he was like, we are the world. Like,
that's why Michael had an attitude.
He was so drunk that he couldn't even sing his lines. So that's how drunk he was.
So that's why Michael had an attitude when you see the clips of it.
I think he had an attitude because it was just a long night and he was trying to deal with a bunch of egos, and it was just like, bro, just sing this part. That's all I need you to do. You got 3 lines to sing.
Take it easy. Take it easy. Oh yeah, well Huey is that I made a meme on that on TikTok. People still look at that.
Yeah, that was supposed to be Prince's part. Prince was supposed to sing that part.
Wow.
And then Sheila E was there, but she ended up leaving because they was like, oh yeah, they invited her there, but then she didn't have a part to sing, so she was like, yeah, I'm out.
Wow. I mean, Sheila E wasn't the best singer.
Nah, she really like.
So I mean,
about Sheila E?
Yeah,
she wasn't.
Yeah, everybody didn't get a part in the damn song. Let's just be honest.
She would have been nice to be in the video.
She in the picture. I got that. Hold on, where's my? Oh, I don't have it on me right now. Just like I have the We Are the World record.
It's just like when they redid it with the like new people do it. You heard the story Snoop and Nipsey told. Snoop was like, "What you doing here?" Nipsey was like, "Shit, I don't know. I snuck in this moment."
Yeah, that whole Huey was a Huey. Cyndi Lauper, and I can't remember the other lady that was singing.
Wow.
So yeah, when they recorded her part, she did the first take so perfectly, but they was like, "What the hell is that noise? Like, what the hell is that noise?" It was her bracelets.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Like, but she recorded it perfectly the first time.
Wow. He said you should watch Spike Lee's doc Journey from Motown to Off the Wall at Bad 25. That's the name of it, or and what is that on? Because Junior be having the info on the Michael Jackson update. So
I don't know. I think that came out around maybe early 2000s. I want to say.
Oh, it's called Bad 25.
Bad 25. What is it on?
Only place you can watch it right now. Oh, you got to rent it.
He said, Journey from Motown to Off the Wall is one documentary, and Bad 25 is another.
Okay. Oh, so yeah, when I was looking at Bad 25, you can only rent it.
You can only rent
it for $13.90 for $13.
Damn, they charge $13. That to buy to rent.
On Voodoo.
Voodoo be trying people, man. Voodoo be trying people.
I just seen this inbox in Instagram from 2 of my distinguished colleagues. I would not. So all I'm saying is I will not.
I didn't put nothing in there.
I know who did. And I would not. I'm not engaging in any more niggerism.
Okay. Hi, Gray.
Any more niggerdom.
Niggerdom. So I would not be auditioning for no parts of that.
That is wild, Mika.
No parts of that movie.
Didn't he say he wanted to audition?
He did.
And that's his production company, silly.
That's nasty. That's nasty.
Mika.
I didn't come
That's his production company name?
I guess so.
Come here, Mika. Come here.
I don't think
I need you to come here. I'm about to boy.
Why is that Mika?
I wouldn't just trust me, Aisha. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm
Yeah, that's the name of his production company.
Yeah. Well, I need him to get a different logo or something. I need a different logo.
I was trying to be nice.
Hey,
he said he casting.
Oh man.
I don't want to be cast in that net.
That's he casting for Bo DeMayo's OnlyFans.
All right, this has been another episode of the Blurred AF. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit that bell notification so you never miss another one of our videos. No.
The diddler.
All right. Do y'all have anything y'all want to say before we get up out of here, or announcements or whatever before we get out of here? Because I am hungry.
Nope. Y'all know what to do. Y'all know where we at. Blues House.
Why? I'm just looking at that logo.
I know.
I don't like you, Mika. I don't like you, Mika, because I don't like you, Mika.
I'm recording videos. Yeah.
I do not like you right now.
Oh yeah, Mika, what's next? I saw you. Then you said you was doing something. What? I think you said kids.
Yeah.
When you starting next month?
Not like Mika right now.
Yeah, you do. You know what? You love me.
Nope. Not after what I just said.
Hey, Drake.
No, we're not doing no Dre my ass.
Come on. Yeah, kids are next. Gonna try to record. Try to record an episode this weekend. My throat hasn't been. This probably been
for the actual podcast.
They're just an actual podcast. The videos ain't gonna start until May. I gotta get my list together of kids. So actually, no, I did got my list together. I got 31. So that's what I'm trying to do. Like trying to do it every other month. So I'm not.
Is Odie from Pet Cemetery? What was that? 2, 1, 2.
Who? Gage?
Is that what the little boy was? Is that what his name? I ain't watched it in a while. For the original Pet Cemetery.
Yeah, for the original Pet Cemetery.
Yeah.
That
it was like what he was saying.
He's like, I want to play with you. I want to play with you.
He said, not fair.
I just played with mommy, daddy, and now I want to play with you. I'd have drop kicked him down the stairs.
When he was dying, that's what he was saying. Not fair.
Not fair.
Was that was no, that wasn't I See Dead People. What happened to that boy?
Oh, he ended up in the Nightmare on Elm Street movie, I want to say.
Are you talking about the Dream Child?
Yeah. Because he was a toddler in Pet Cemetery. And I know he ain't acting no more, but
he did he had did a couple movies as a kid. I used to say show the logo. We're not showing that logo. We'll get banned from YouTube. We're not showing that. Aisha, it's not right.
He is
the boys. That's what it is. Okay.
All right, so, cool.
Podcast episode and that. Okay.
Blue, what do you got coming up? Oh yeah.
He was in New Nightmare. Okay. Yep. I thought I want to feel like I was crazy.
I knew he was in. I thought he was Dream Child, but it was New Nightmare. He was that kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was the one.
Yeah. Oh my God. His scream. Jesus Lord. Anyway, Blue, what do you got coming up? Oh, my bad, Bika.
One of these days I'll do a video for the last voyage of the Demeter.
Oh, if you do it, let me do it with you.
What?
I like that movie.
I liked it too. And not just because of the ending.
I like them. Well, you know what? You can rock by yourself. I don't make a show. My bad. Rock by yourself.
It ain't gonna be a show. It's just gonna be a review.
Make a review.
It's just gonna be a review.
It's a review.
But I enjoyed that movie.
It was great. I don't know why people hated it. I don't know why, but it was good. I thought it was great. It was amazing, even though it was dark as hell. It
was dark.
Had to close all the blinds. A little bit
brighter than Predator vs. Aliens Part 2.
Oh Lord, we don't talk about Aliens versus Predator Part 2.
But Blues News, Blues House Live Thursday. That's it. Just trying to expand talk more than just talk more about other things other than just what I normally talk about. So
2-4
gambling, you can't ruin gambling. I hate to.
Oh my God, 2-4K. Just go watch
don't get Blue started. We gotta go.
Yeah, we gotta go. Eyes hungry out here. You know what I mean?
Let's get up out of here, man.
All right, so make sure you guys are checking back in the morning, 7:30 in the morning Central Time, 8:30 on the East Coast. For the Dre Mac show, of course, for Dre Mac, Blue, and Mika G. We are out of here. Peace. Vibe higher, man. Enjoy the rest of you guys this Monday, man. Check out Spoiler Kings and Planet Fanatics if you haven't already. We're out.